Hey, chat, how's everyone doing? Welcome one, welcome all. It's time for some more Digimans. We're gonna play a good Digimon DS game this time. I'm ready to go, let's get started. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Digimon Story Lost Evolution. I'm gonna push the start button, and we're gonna hit new this time. So, what we're doing for this playthrough, those of you may remember when we did the first Digimon Story Lost Evolution playthrough, when its English patch came out, I want to say about a year and a half ago? About a year, I looked at this just the other day. I think it was like January or something last year, so a little more than a year and a half maybe. But we're playing the English patch, so it's all in English. The playthrough, I'm gonna call this playthrough an NG+, because I don't know what else to really call it. It's not really a Redux, because I'm not playing the game normally. What we're doing, and I mentioned this in the last playthrough, is that I have gotten an AR code to give us all of the plates. Because when we played Lost Evolution the first time, there were a lot of cool Digimon that I wanted to use, but the plates for them were like locked behind post-game, and this game didn't have much post-game to it anyway. There was very little post-game, so didn't really have much opportunity to use them. So I'm calling this an NG+. The game doesn't have an actual NG+, someone in chat was asking. There's not an actual NG+ for a DS game like this. But we're doing sort of like a pseudo NG+ by using an AR code to give us access to all of the Digivolutions throughout the game. Other than that, it's just going to be your normal playthrough of Digimon Story Lost Evolution. And Q8 Assassin, thank you very much for the 10 gifted subs. Greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for the support, man. Thank you. Thank you. Attention, starting a new game will reset the Wi-Fi settings. Oh no, chat, my Wi-Fi settings! What am I gonna do? I should have tried to nab that English logo now that I think about it, instead of the Japanese one that I use, but whatever. It says Digimon Story on it. We all know what's up. We played as the boy last time, so we'll play as the girl this time. Let's do it. Kizuna is apparently her normal name, but of course when I play as a female character, we go with the Mega Man Star Force reference, which is gonna be Sonia for Sonia Shrum. What was that? Is your name Sonia? Indeed it is. Da-da-da. Have you pre-ordered Time Stranger yet? And what version? Yes, I pre-ordered the Ultimate Edition, I believe. The one that was like 120 bucks or something? Fireworks! Woo! How fun! The Panda King is burying entire villages under snow. Why are we celebrating? How many fireworks have we got to see? Well, that seems fun. I'm sure that wasn't a problem. There's nothing to worry about there. Yo, what's up? Sonia, perfect timing. Did you see that? You totally saw it, right? Right? Something happened, a kaboom from beyond that hill. See, I told you I wasn't lying to Kudo. Well, knowing you, Hiroyuki, of course I wouldn't believe it. But since Sonia saw it too, I guess it must be true. But couldn't it have just been fragments from the fireworks? Like I said, it's not. Come on, you gotta believe me, Takudo. Fireworks normally start with a boom and end with a bang. What I saw was rounder, longer, and ended with a whoosh. I didn't understand a single word of what you just said. You and your wild imagination, Hiroyuki. Wait, he's gone? Hey, wait a minute, Hiroyuki! MTV5s, thank you for the 100 bits. Greatly appreciated. Good to see the one time I can watch a stream and it's for Digimon. What a good day for you, man. Big bro, where are you going? Yui, just stay here with Asuka. I don't want you to get lost. Hey now, aren't you the one that's always getting lost? I honestly feel sorry for Yui having such a dumb brother. Big bro, you shouldn't go by yourself. Cute little Baihumon in the overlay. I know, right? I think it's the artwork from Digimon New Century. But I always like when I do DS games now I think I used to basically just put my character art on layouts. Now I like to include a little something, like when we did the Yu-Gi-Oh! DS games, I would put in like Black Rose Dragon or Stardust Dragon, and then for Digimon, put a Digimon behind him. Where'd Hiroyuki go? He went off somewhere. What's he so worked up about anyway? Apparently something fell just beyond that hill, according to him. Something fell? I do remember him tripping and falling at that hill before, but that always happens when that always happens to my big brother when he gets excited. I couldn't read that sentence, I was dying. Falling off a cliff, getting stuck in a ditch, knocking over Jizo statues, getting stuck in trees. Stuck in trees? Something bad's really gonna happen to him one day. Deserved. Natural selection. He really has been nothing but trouble, hasn't he? Okay, fine. There are a million things I'd rather do right now. Yeah, I guess we should check on him. What is Lost Evo? It's the video game we're currently playing. Digimon Story Lost Evolution. Hey! Hiroyuki! Big bro, where are you? Doesn't look like Hiroyuki's around here, does it? Guess he really did go over to that hill. Oh, there she goes. Hey, you wait for me. Wow, it's pitch black out there. That Hiroyuki really is just a troublemaker. K-Dog, thank you for subbing to Tier 1 for 14 months. Greatly appreciated. Thank you for the support. Yeah, sounds fine. Whoa! Big bro, be careful. It could be dangerous. Or it could be fun. Hey, Hiroyuki, what on earth is that? Aw, dude. This classic, Digimon story music. I played Dawn and Dust so much listening. What is this, the music? Is this the Thriller Ruins music? I think this music just played whenever something really ominous was going on in Digimon World DS and Dawn and Dust, but I think it's also the area music of, like, Deep Thriller Ruins, maybe? YouTube search sucks. Doesn't even show the original Dusk playthrough from 2016. I had to scroll to get it to the year. Oh, that sucks, man. That playthrough is really old, though. Is this Sunken Tunnel? Is this Sunken Tunnel? Really? I thought that this was Deep... I thought this was Deep Thriller Ruins. Maybe it's both? It might also be Sunken Tunnel. I can't remember what Sunken Tunnel sounds like off the top of my head. Haha, what do you mean? It's clearly a fallen star. Yep, that's what stars look like. Isn't that right, Sonia? No way, I'm pretty certain it's anything but that. How can you be so excited in a situation like this anyway? What do you mean? Relax, Asuka, just think of the possibilities. You're the last person I want to hear that from. Dinosaur, dinosaur, dinosaur! What are you going on about? Have you finally lost your mind? No, I think he's making a wish right now. My brother's been completely obsessed with dinosaurs recently. Who hasn't been, sister? I see. So that's why he was so excited about this whole thing. Falling into bushes and ditches, now he's fallen for dinosaurs. Well, I guess we could probably find a fossil or two around here. You think? But a real-life living, breathing dinosaur would be amazing. T-Rex, 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 Allosaurus, Allosaurus, Allosaurus. Hey, if your wish really does come true, wouldn't you just end up becoming a snack for those dinosaurs? Well, it's important that the dinosaur get a lot of protein in its diet, so... Plus, doesn't this look more like a spaceship than a star? Oh, that'd be amazing too. Awesome. Aliens. Come on out, aliens. Why would you say this? You've doomed us all. Where's Will Smith? Hold on, what was that? Pretty sure I heard a noise from those bushes over there. This is the Kowloon Co music. I could never forget this. Whoa! It's a dinosaur? You're kidding me. Look, it's got fangs and claws. That means it must be a carnivore. Whoa, this is incredible. Wishing on a star really does work. The only thing that's incredible is how stupid you are. Why did you even wish for something like this? Bro, I would wish for an Agumon. I would have wished for a Doraemon. But, like, beggars can't be choosers, you know? It's gonna eat us for sure if we go near it. Well, let's find out by having Hiroyuki go first. But wait a minute, doesn't it look a bit squishy for a dinosaur? I do not think Agumon looks squishy. It's kinda cute. Wait, Yui, be careful, it might bite. Nice to meet you, my name's Agumon. Oh no, it can speak. Be careful, Yui, it might try and sell you a timeshare in Florida. It talks! Have you seen a tamer anywhere around here? I have to get over the shock of a talking dinosaur first, let alone one that's asking us questions. Maybe you could explain to us what exactly a tamer is? Unbelievable. I can't believe that this fan translation that worked so hard to make it where we could play this game in English would make a small spelling error. Unbelievable. Unplayable, even. There are humans who raise us Digimon. According to this DigiBase, a tamer should be around here. Dibs, 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 dibs. What will you do when you find a tamer? I'll ask him to raise me. Excuse me, ma'am. Are you willing to be my mom? I really need a mom. Without a tamer, we Digimon can't grow big and strong. Well, you just gotta, like, drink milk, bro. It ain't that hard. That's why I'm here, looking for a tamer who can raise me. Doesn't that sound similar to looking for a mother? Wait, I totally forgot about this line of dialogue. I did not remember that they actually make the same joke as me. For such a cute little guy, you sure are clever. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Whoa. Did that thing just open up? Does that mean something's about to come out? Oh, I get it now. That must be the tamer you were talking about earlier, right? The ones in there are tamers, yes, but those people are bad guys. I'm not looking for someone who's like that. How about we leave the details for later? At this rate, we'll be spotted. Everyone needs to hide. Oh, this is the everything is going wrong music. Do they use this track in Dawn and Dusk? I know they use it in Digimon World DS a bit, right? Whenever, like, an alarm goes off and whatever Sovereign is teaching you at the time is like, we're all gonna die! We should probably run, shouldn't we? Later, losers. Give it up, Dose. Just leave the ship be. Oh, these idiots are Uno, Dos, Trace. That's right. If it's not gonna work, then there's no point fussing over it. Just hurry up and detach the escape pod. Yeah, just wait a moment, Uno. I thought this was a new track for this game. I'm pretty certain this is in Digimon World DS. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's in DS at least. I don't remember if it's in Dawn and Dusk. But this is I'm like 90% sure this is the music that plays when something goes wrong in Digimon World DS. Yeah, just wait a moment, Uno. I can't detach it immediately. What is wrong with this guy's nose? What is up with this guy? After that explosion, the data's gotten all messed up, it seems. Good grief. But the ship's hatch is still opening, isn't it? I wonder why. I gotta call out the person in chat for how wrong they are. Someone in chat just said Digimon World DS is better than Dawn and Dusk. You're so entitled to your opinion, no matter how wrong it may be. As if I'd know, just hurry up and do what you need to. If we continue wasting time here, we won't be able to get back. Trace! Do you hear me? What are you doing dawdling around in there? If you don't hurry up and get out of here, you will get left behind along with that Digimon. Left behind? They're planning to leave a Digimon here in this world? Looks like Trace isn't gonna come out. What a pain putting off such a simple job, words. Hey, Dose, you go drop off that Digimon instead. Just throw it out if you want, it doesn't matter. Despite saying it's a simple job, you don't want to do it, do you? Alright, then I'll go take a look while the pod is detaching. Why are we still just standing here, though? Whoa, what is that? Could it be an alien? I knew it. I knew all along that thing was a spaceship. Didn't I say that from the start? We gotta get out of here. Come on, Sonia. You too, Agumon. Oh, that's right. Trace, like, flies for some reason. Hey, are we really gonna just leave it here? I have not played this game since my playthrough, like, a year and a half ago, by the way. I haven't touched it since. Haven't we gone over this already? There's no point in whining over it now. Well, I guess it's fine. This place seems to be a fairly good location. Dark, humid, and it looks quite lively, too. Let's get going. Numa. I want to go back with you. Don't leave me here. You promised we'd always be together. Hey, Sonia, I beg of you, that Digimon needs our help, so could you become my tamer? I don't know about that. Stop! You can't do this, bandits. Has this Digimon been following us the whole time? Why would you abandon your Digimon? Aren't you guys friends? If you leave a Digimon here, it'll cause a lot of trouble. Stay out of this. I don't take orders from brats. You got a problem with this? Well, come to me. Come at me and see what happens. Sonia, are you ready to go? So that one's got a tamer now. No wonder it's suddenly so brave. Fine then, if you by some miracle manage to beat us, we'll leave here without a fuss. Hey Sonia, I don't have anyone in this world that I can call a friend. Alright, just trauma dump on me out of nowhere, I guess, Agumon. No one to rely on, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I mean, there are plenty of places you could run and also hide. Despite that, are you willing to fight together with me? Nah. Come on, don't say that. You gotta fight together with me. Nah. Nah. Mr. Draco90, thank you for subbing at Tier 3 for 20 months. Greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for the support, brother. Thank you. Alright, fine. Illusion of choice. Don't worry, Sonia. With you by my side, everything will be fine. I chose you as my tamer for a reason, after all. I am the only person standing here that could be your tamer. Like, the reason is that I am the only one in the immediate area. Meh, meh. Dude, this music. Die? Burn to death, you stupid Numemon. Oh no, not Hydro Water! Oh, it hurts my soul to see my Digimon all the way on the far left of the grid like that. I hate that a lot. That upsets me on a personal level, bro. Do not like. Nailed it. Level up. Chat is bumping today, but I'm not ignoring you, chat. I'm just trying to like get through this tutorial section as quick as I can. Chaos, what is right? Whatever I say is right. I've decided. Except for when I'm wrong, but I almost never am. We did it! I knew you'd make an amazing tamer, Sonia. Yeah, I pressed the X button like 4 times. It was pretty goated of me, not gonna lie. Unbelievable! To think we'd be beaten by some kid. How old are Uno, Dos, and Tres? Are these like adults? How lame. What a fine mess we've gotten ourselves into. This is why I hate the real world. Are you okay, Sonia? We came back to rescue you, but did you like bring a gun? How are you gonna rescue me? How do you like that, aliens? Can't you see you're no match for our incredible strength? You promised you'd leave if we won, didn't you? Take Numemon with you and go back to the digital world. Ah, acting all tough just because you got lucky. You were the one speaking so highly of yourself earlier. Regardless of what you say, a loss is a loss. Don't go complaining about it after the fact. Huh, whatever. Numemon, how long do you plan on standing around? We're leaving. So long as I'm here on this planet, there's no way I'll allow you aliens to have your way. What on earth is this Joker saying? So this is what a monster from space looks like? I didn't think it would look so pathetic. You were the pathetic one here, bro. Why did you all just walk away and then walked back? Hello? I'm glad you're safe, Sonia. You're not hurt, are you, Agumon? Sorry for running away and leaving you two behind. Hey, Sonia, did you and Agumon manage to defeat the weird green monster? That creature's the same as me, a Digimon called Numemon. Well, I don't know about same as you. It's always been partners with those bandits in the digital world, so I wonder why they suddenly tried to abandon it. Maybe because it's a Numemon? Is this digital world the planet that you came from? It's not a planet, but a whole different world. A different world? Brother, what are you doing? So this guy's the same creature as Agumon? Is it dangerous to touch? It's still moving around. Don't worry. If anything happens, I'll protect you. Doubt. Oh, that thing detached. We're just gonna leave the rest of the spaceship behind. Whoop. Well, they're all dead. They just got vaporized. Yui, Takuto, Hiroyuki. Also vaporized. You're all dead. Everyone's gonna be taken to the digital world. Sonia, we gotta get into the DigiShip. Hurry. That sounds like a personal problem. Agumon's dead. Well, I guess it's also my personal problem now. Thank goodness they left that tractor beam out so long. Huh? Where am I? If I remember correctly, you and the others were taken onto that strange ship. And then, what happened after that? This place is giving me the creeps. It's pitch black, humid, and it stinks, too. Eek! Something slimy touched me. What is this small, cold, jiggly stuff? Oh no, she found the Jello deposits, chat. There's more than one. Hey, Yui, Takuto, Hiroyuki. Is anyone there? Sonia? What was that noise just now? What is going on? Come on. Anyone say something? Nope, I'm giving up on you. That's the sound effect that plays before Grimmon uses the Chrono DSLR, I think. Emergency, emergency, brace for impact. Cargo ejection countdown is about to commence. Emergency, brace for impact. What? Sonia? Hey, Sonia? It's no use. I don't hear any trace of a heartbeat. What are you, a doctor? That's not where the heart is. Don't go saying something like that. Oh, you're awake? This little platform makes me think of Mega Man Battle Network so much, bro. Sonia, are you alright? This is the world us Digimon live in. It's called the digital world. This island is called North Bridge on Motherboard Continent. Let's see. You remember being on the bandits' DigiShip? Yo, Wolfen, what's up, man? Where did he check? Obviously, he checked the left foot. It's the most logical place for the heart to be after the chest. Heard something about an emergency, but was the ship under attack by someone? I don't think it was attacked. I think that someone may have pressed the emergency exit button. Someone? Nah, well, I mean, the button was just so tempting. It was asking to be pressed. What if it was a button that, like, called room service? I would have done the same thing. Really? It was impossible to just ignore it? Seeing a button, anyone would be tempted to press it, right? Wouldn't you? You would. You totally would, right? Of course you'd be the guilty one. What's going on in that brain of yours? It's like a kid trying to explain their way out of pulling a fire alarm at, like, church or, at school. Going and doing something crazy like that, think before you act? Well, it's just... I guess I was just following my heart. I see, so that's how it is. And where was your heart that you were following? Like in your right thigh? Then I'll just follow mine too. I'll just act true to my own feelings. Okay, wait a minute, Oscar. Why the sudden change in tone? It is within my feelings to throw you into the ocean. I'm sorry, I understand now, so please cut it out. When you say you'll follow your heart, you're totally thinking about punching me, aren't you? Hey guys, there's something I still need to tell you. What is it? I see, I get it. Agumon is also the type who sees a button and needs to press it. Be quiet. Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. First, as you know, we don't have our own DigiShip, which means it'll be a while before you're able to return to your world. Huh? How'd you come to our world, Agumon? I hitched a ride on the bandits' DigiShip, but don't worry, we'll be okay. If we just go to where my friends are, then we can find a DigiShip of our own. I see. Then let's hurry and go meet with your friends. Yeah, but before that, just listen to me for a second, okay? There's a place ahead of here known as the DigiBase. That's where my friends live, and that's where we need to go. But before that, there are many wild Digimon in this area. If you get too close to them, they won't hesitate to attack you. Really? But it'll be okay. I'll do my best to protect you guys. On top of that, Sonia's a great tamer. Yeah, I'm pretty goated with the sauce, as they say. That reminds me, Sonia, I forgot to give this to you earlier. It's a symbol of you becoming a tamer. It's called the DigiBase. Key item. I have a love-hate relationship with the evolution system in this game. Who doesn't, brother? The plate thing is a pretty fun minigame, but my main issue with it is it's really annoying that so many of them are locked to, like, post-game, which is why we're doing this weird little, like, NG plus bit. When you want to use it, just press either the start or X button. Once the DigiBase starts up, you'll see the menu screen. There's one more thing I'd like to ask of you, Sonia. When a tamer acknowledges a Digimon as their partner, the tamer can then give that Digimon a nickname, so I'd like it if you could give me a nickname too. No? No, we don't do that here. We don't do that. We don't do that here. My name is Agumon. I like it. Thank you, Sonia. Yeah, I imagine you would, idiot. Wait a minute. I feel like we've forgotten something important. Oh, about that. I didn't mention it earlier, but those little ones you were with earlier. That's it. Where are Yui and Takuto? We must have gotten separated during the ejection. What? Yeah, they're drowning in the ocean right now, straight up, bro. It'll be all right. We can ask around at the DigiBase. My friends can help come up with a way to find them. But this place is dangerous. We need to hurry to the DigiBase right away, okay? All right, chat, slowly but surely, we're getting out of the tutorial section. We're getting there. 22% on Tainamon? What the heck is that number? I find you very underrated. Just watch the Jak and Daxter 1 series. That was a pretty fun playthrough. Thank you. Glad you enjoy the content. I need to play the other Jak and Daxter games at some point. I should get on Jak and Daxter 2 sometime soonish. Oh, hello, Gabumon. Gabumon? Hey, Gabumon, what's wrong? Come on, wake up. This is no place to be zoning out. It's dangerous here. Gabumon! Huh? No, if it isn't Agumon, it's been a while since I last saw you. Could you not interrupt me? I'm in the middle of practicing my fake crying for the movie. I thought you'd gone off to look for a tamer. I went to the real world to find one. Just what on earth are you doing out here? I could be asking you the same thing. I was out here looking for bug plates, but I was suddenly electrocuted from behind by something. I can't believe it. They took all my bug plates. Could it have been the work of those bandits again? Huh? If you were only just attacked, then it couldn't have been them. After all, we were with them only a moment ago. Must have been one of their allies or something. There's no one else who'd have a reason to steal bug plates. Oh, that reminds me, I should introduce you to this human here is from the real world. They're my new tamer. Their name is Sonia. Oh, congrats, you finally found yourself a tamer. Yeah, and Sonia is one amazing tamer. Even though we'd only just met, they destroyed those bandits. That's no simple feat. You really must have skill. We haven't had any tamers visit here in a very long time. I'm sure everyone will be excited to welcome you here. Hey, Gabumon. We're currently on our way to the DigiBase. Why don't you come back with us? The more the merrier, right? That's true. All right, I'll join you. Great. Since you're going to join our team, why don't we have Sonia give you a nickname? After all, Sonia could be a tamer for both of us, right? Great name. I'm so inspired at these names, Chad. My nickname will be Gabumon. I like it. Thank you, Sonia. Dumb idiots. Let's head to the DigiBase. Let's do it. Action replay to get all the plates are not being used. Just thought of that. I think the code I have means that we just don't have to play the plate minigame. Pretty sure it means that I just, like, have all of the plates already, like, done. So that we can digivolve into whatever we want. Ba-da-bum. Not Koromon. And a Sunomon. My nickname is Gabumon, which is short for Gabumon. So true. I need to move Agumon over. I hate that he's at the far left. It's not right, man. It's not right. Stop spitting on my new children. Cut that out. Burn. Bum, 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 da-da-da. Didn't you play this not too long ago? Like a year and a half, I think. By the way, I forgot to mention, but this playthrough was also voted on by the YouTube members. So if you become a YouTube member, you have the opportunity in the future to vote on playthroughs and whatnot at times. I'm gonna try and do that some more going forward. But the members voted for Digimon World Championship, which kind of fell through, and then the thing that had the second most votes was this one. So that's why we're doing this one now. Welcome back, Agumon. I'm glad you returned safely, and you brought Agumon back with you. I went to the real world. On the way back, I ran into Gabumon. I was gathering plates that could be added to the evolution tree, but something attacked me and ended up stealing them all. Didn't get to see their face, but I'm sure it was those bandits. That's terrible. But what exactly is their goal in stealing the plates? The only place they can be used is on the tree inside the DigiBase. Agumon, who are those humans with you? I met them in the real world. This is Asuka, Hiroyuki, and this is my tamer, Sonia. They came to help us. Is that right? Amazing. I can't believe it. I thought there were no more tamers here. Are you really willing to help us out? Of course, just leave it all to us. Rest assured, with us on board, you got nothing to worry about. There you go again, saying things so carelessly. It was your fault we ended up being ejected from that ship. Hey, you mentioned those bandits before, right? Do you happen to know where we can find them? There are 2 young kids who may be with them right now. They might be somewhere on their DigiShip. Even then, even when we don't want to see them, they tend to show up. However, we don't exactly know where they could be right now. They could return to the DigiBase and I'll do some investigating. Could you also help us find a DigiShip of our own? If we need to travel far, or if these children want to return home, we'll need a DigiShip. I understand, I'll look into that too, but for now, everyone, please feel free to rest up in the DigiBase, alright? What went wrong with Digimon Championship? It was really boring. It was not a fun game. Everyone, welcome to our DigiBase. I was like bored of playing it before we even got to 3 hours in that game. Hey, Lotmon, is the server still inaccessible? I have a few things I really need to look into. Bro, he's a Discord moderator. He's got to be moderating his Discord. Recently, the server has been in pretty bad connection. Gabumon's been investigating it, but we don't know the cause yet. Good morning, Sonia. Did you sleep well? Asuka and Hiroyuki are already awake. They're waiting at the entrance. Could you go meet them there? But Victory Greymon? But boring video game, though. There were cool Digimon and Digimon Survive, too. I don't want to play that game ever again. I've done some investigating, and I have some things to report. What happened to the Pokemon hack thingy? The Pokemon hack thingy. Oh, the Digimon game. What was that called? Digimon New World? The devs, for some stupid reason, put anime music in it, and it kept getting copywritten, so can't really do that one anymore. You're late, Sonia. We were getting bored of waiting. Good morning, Sonia. Did you hear the good news? We found a DigiShip that seems usable. It's not far from here at a place called Patch Prairie. Even though it's fairly close, it's not a place we often visit, due to a lot of scary Digimon lurking around the place. I'm sure they'll be fine. After all, Agumon had said earlier that Sonia is a skilled tamer, having defeated those bandits. Not to mention, the Digimon in that area are reasonably peaceful. With the experience they've racked up, I think they'll be fine. About the DigiShip at Patch Prairie, seems the ship was found and brought there by Sukamon. They decided to use it for a test flight and ended up crashing it. Left in pieces, it's been all but forgotten since then. The ship crashed? Then what happened to the passengers? They're still as lively as ever. They hang out just outside the DigiBase. Why don't you try talking to them sometime? Hey, Terriermon, did you find out anything about the bandits? That's, well, you see, because they have allies there, it seems they're on an island next to a place called Southbridge. Fortunately, our land of Northbridge isn't connected to it. The only way to reach Southbridge is by using a ship. I see. So a DigiShip really is necessary. This is just another problem we'll have to tackle, I guess. That's the spirit, Asuka. With an attitude like that, I'm sure everything will work out in the end. Don't act like it's my problem alone. When we somehow manage to find that DigiShip, I'll hang you up on it like one of those mermaid figureheads. Based. Looks like the Digilab isn't quite ready yet. Kalamon's gonna take a final look at it, so it'll be a little longer before you're able to use it. No, I need to make sure that the AR code worked, though. And I thought it'd be really good, and I thought it'd already be good to go. That's too bad. And we finally got an actual tamer to come here, too. Really wanted to ask you to do some things only a tamer could. Did I hear you guys say you found a DigiShip? It's in Patch Prairie. Isn't that not far from here? Let's hurry and go find it. Yeah, we should go take a look. But wait, I have a question. Even if we do find it, how are we supposed to bring it back? We're gonna pick it up and push it somewhere else, bro. It's like this guy's never seen SpongeBob before. That's no issue. If you just take a look at Sonia's Digivice, all you need to do is input the address of the DigiShip into it. Then we'll be able to bring the data back here to the DigiBase. You wouldn't download a DigiShip, would you, chat? Good luck, Sonia. Digivolution lines in Survive were neat, such a shame. You're telling me, brother. Hey, Sonia, wait a minute. I just had a brilliant idea. Why don't I make you your very own farm island? With them, you can raise Digimon in places called Digifarms. You can adjust the settings in order to raise better Digimon. Your farm island is very important, so take care of it. If you use your farm island efficiently, your partner Digimon's stats will increase substantially. Alright, now Sonia, which farm island would you like? Mythical Beast, Normal Beast, Insect. Give me Volcano first. Your very first farm island is extremely important. Why don't you take a moment to carefully consider this? Yeah, it's good, whatever. I'm not going to put any thought into it whatsoever. Is that so? All right, then. Why don't you give your farm island a name? Oh, chat, what was I naming farm islands off of last time? What are we doing this time? What theme do we do for farm islands in this playthrough? What did I do in the original one? Did I do Persona Girls last time? We did Persona Girls once, didn't we? Last time it was the Tailed Beasts. Yo, that's so sick. I'm so awesome. Naming them after Tailed Beasts, that goes hard. Can we do Cyber Sleuth characters? I mean, we could. Isn't unlocking evolution? Oh my goodness, what was that in my throat? That hurt. Isn't unlocking Evos in this game just Fossil Fighters Fossil Revival? Yes, but a lot of them are like locked behind post-game and all, which is why we're doing like this sort of NG plus things so that we can get Digimon we can't get normally. Soul Hackers 2 characters? Do I even remember the names of any of the Soul Hackers 2 characters other than Arrow? Ooh, Akatsuki members. Based. We're doing Akatsuki members. Well, the first one's gotta be Itachi. Gotta be Itachi. And it's the lava one for Itachi? Yeah, it goes pretty hard. Itachi, huh? That's a great name. Alright, I'll go set it up for you. Give me just a moment. Yawn. Tokyo Mirage Sessions characters. That could be fun. Thanks for waiting, Sonia. Everything's ready to go now. Be sure to take a look at your Digifarm soon, alright? That reminds me, I have a special favor to give you. I'll call for 3 of my friends to join your farm island. Get along and raise them well, alright? Alright, first up, it'd be great if you could give your new friends each a nickname. I refuse. Toy Agumon. Your name is just Toy Agumon. Bum 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 bum. Dorumon! Dorumon! Pog! Pog! Falcomon, also Pog? If you just open up the Digimon list in the Digifarm, you can move each Digimon around to your heart's content, or you can add them to your party and use them in battle. If you select the Expedition option, the Digimon can go gather items. Farm Island is the best for raising a Digimon's stats. Be sure to ask Gabumon about the details sometime, alright? Alright, then I'll leave these 3 in your hands, Sonia. Digimon list. I should just put you all in the party for now, because we can have 6 Digimon. Get in here, you losers. Apparently, if enough people want it, Bandai will do Digimon Survive 2. They said that. I don't think that it's gonna materialize, though. I think they said, like, we're not planning to do Survive 2 unless there's, like, a big amount of people asking for it. And there are some Digimon Survive defenders, but I think the majority of people are like, no. I will do without, thank you. Can I view your Digivolution trees yet? I can't see further than this. Level 17, level 19, and higher attack. Alright. Chat, my main goal for this playthrough is to get the 4 Sovereign Digimon because you are rarely able to use them in any games. Fingers crossed, let's all hope that all 4 Sovereigns are in Time Stranger. That would go hard. Fine. Bandages! I also want to use the Ancient Digimon a lot. I'm pretty sure that I remember, I think we had Ancient Troyamon in our previous playthrough because I loaded up my, my original save file before I new game today. And Ancient Troyamon was there. We had, like, Shine Greymon Ruin Mode, Ancient Troyamon, some other stuff. But, I'm pretty sure to get, if I remember right, I think to get a Zulongmon and, what's the other one I'm thinking of? Bihumon, I think to get them, you have to go through the Digivolution route of Ancient Greymon and Ancient Garurumon. So we'll get them for some of the playthrough, and then Digivolve them into the Sovereigns. I don't remember how you get Ebenwumon or Zukaimon. We'll worry about that later. And then I'd just like to get 2 Ancient Digimon to go alongside them on top of that. I am using an AR code to get, like, the full evolution tree, yeah. So that we don't have to get the plates to be able to get Digivolutions, because a lot of the plates are locked to post-game. Instructions unclear, added 5 Omnimon variants to Time Stranger. I mean, I'm kind of here for that, too, if they give him some sick kill moves. Your original team for this was Chronomon, Holy Mode, Aigastramon, Gigaseedramon, Shine Greymon, Ruin Mode, Ancient Troyamon, and Apollomon. I did Aigastramon and Gigaseedramon in the same team? Really? That's wild. You should be able to see the evolution tree after the tutorial. Okay, well, you know. Having played Persona 5, that means we might be able to see the Digivolution tree after, like, 3 streams? It's gonna take a little while, but we'll get there. Pepper Breath. Ha! How is a machine weak to... Chat, did you see that they announced Kakuamon, by the way, for Time Stranger? They announced Kakuamon, and his victory quote is him face planning, or his victory pose is him face planning. This is so funny. I gotta get Kakuamon. I don't know what I'll end up making him become, but I gotta get Kakuamon in Time Stranger. The one Kakuamon stan is like, yo! So true, so true. Oh, that's right. Lost Evolution is when they got rid of multi-hits. And now it's just AoE moves. Oh, and then the stupid speed mechanic. The speed mechanic doesn't come into play until, like, halfway through the game, though. Who is Kakuamon? It's this guy right here. Right there. This little machine, bro. He's kind of like an early Digimon story staple, because he's... I can't remember if he's also in DS, but he's in Dawn and Dusk, and he's in this game, and he's, like, very early and shows up a lot in both. Oh, hey, guys. Do I want to get straight into a boss fight here? Biomon, what are you doing here? Behold, the world's most petite metal. That was a cannonball, bro. How is that petite? What is this guy on about? Read the bigger message I posted for the Sovereign lines? I explicitly didn't read it because I'm gonna figure it out myself. Although I think the Digivolution tree might just show me. We'll see when we get there. Small cutter. Tiny metal. This stream started 48 minutes ago. Where was I? In another dimension, bro. Lost in the sauce. Oh, I thought that I could just go right over here and get to that chest. Whatever. Oh my goodness, a bird! Oh my goodness, another bird? This is getting out of hand. You're not a bird. Lost in DK Bonanza. Ooh, baby, now that's a game. DK Bonanza has been great, man. What an awesome game. I want Beetlemon in Time Stranger. I want all of the Legendary Warriors in Time Stranger. Like, every single one of them, the full Digivolution lines. I crave it. Yo, Hydra, welcome to stream. Dude, I'm so unused to the UI of this game. The original Let's Play for this was 2.5 years ago. Thought it was last year for some reason. Was it not last year? I thought it was last year. Was it 2023? Has the English patch for this really been out for over 2 years? It does not feel like that long ago. Hey, Dose, what are we gonna do? Is it gonna be usable? Whether it's usable or not isn't the issue here. It's more about exactly how much time it's gonna take to repair it. It'll be bad if we take too long. Word will get out that we traveled to the real world. At this point, does it really matter if we're found out? More importantly, I'm beat and it looks like someone's coming. No way, those guys, could they be? Oh, how lucky. Talk about 2 birds with 1 stone. To think we'd find both the ship and the aliens in the same place. You guys again. Save your breath and give it up, you evildoers. Now confess, where'd you take those 2? What's with that self-important attitude of yours? It's because of you guys that we ended up in this situation. If you're gonna continue bothering us, you're in for a world of hurt. Huh? Have you forgotten that we already beat you guys once before? Who's we? We, what? Whew, man, throwing around some heavy words there. We? That's just because we let down our guard before. This time we won't be holding back. You're in for it this time. Wait, Uno, just calm down for a moment. These guys aren't our priority. We need to focus on the DigiShip and... Shut it, Trace. This isn't about reasoning, it's about strength and a fiery spirit. To deliberately rush into battle, that's what it is to be a bandit. Now, I haven't heard anything like that before. I'm kind of busy at the moment. You'll be fine alone, right? Ha! Fine then, Dose, Trace. If you're gonna be like that, then I'll just have to make it in order. Oh, these guys. Man, 2.5 years since this English patch came out. That's crazy, man. I did not think it had been that long. I want the Crabmon line in Time Stranger. Dude, I would love to have Crabmon and a Beedramon in Time Stranger. That'd be sick. You could have just asked us for our assistance, you know? Hey, Sonia. Does that old guy kind of resemble Hiroyuki in a way? Holy cow, that's a lot of champion level Digimon you got there. Commence to punching. Okay, they take a lot of damage. It's fine. Also, they're very slow, apparently. Critical. Why do you resist everything? Attack down. How do you feel about fire, though? Still no word about Super Cross Words translation? I'm pretty sure they said they weren't going to do it, right? I don't know if anyone else is trying to do it. Yo, nice 1 damage, bro. Stun? Stun? Come on, man. They're bullying my Gabumon? Is this just like Dawn and Dusk? It's not just like it, but it is the game immediately after Dawn and Dusk, so there are a lot of similarities, yeah. But there are also differences. Alright, go ahead and get the Devidramon out of here. Dawn and Dusk revamp is in limbo too. The Dawn and Dusk revamp has been in limbo since it was concepted. Like, from the get-go. I hope eventually they do something with it, but I've reached the point of losing hope on that front. Is this the same Numamon that I bullied before, by the way? Resist fire? That's insane. How do you resist fire? Is it because you have a fire on your head? Stop resisting things. Not the powerful punch. Ow. They want too much, trying to put every single Digimon into the game. Yeah, you gotta be able to realize what's realistic and what's not. There's 1 dead Numamon. This dude's champion level Digimon suck, by the way. What a loser. Look at those gains. Looks like we won the fight once again. We? You gotta stop using that word. You don't understand what that word means, girl. Now tell us where you're hiding Takuto and Yui. Huh? What's with that lack of reaction? Come now, don't you remember? Those two kids who were on that weird ship of yours? So you stowed away on our ship after all. Then it must have been you kids who hit the emergency eject button. Well now, that was all Hiroyuki's fault, let's be honest here. Sorry about that. Let's continue that conversation some other time, alright? More importantly, where are the two kids we're looking for? What makes you think we know where they are? It's all your fault we're in this situation in the first place. But if those two are still on the DigiShip right now, then they should be headed for Southbridge. They'll probably end up being caught by the Selectors, I bet. Selectors? They're beings that are creating a new digital world. They're in charge of specially selecting Digimon and Tamers. And they delete all that they deem unnecessary for this world. Then if we want to save Yui and Takuto, we'll just have to defeat these Selector guys. Who is we, bro? None of you know what this word means. The digital world is already ruled over by the Selectors. Southbridge has been completely taken over by them. Highly doubt you guys could escape, let alone defeat them. Soon the defrag will begin, and then everything will be over. Defrag? What's that mean? It's when all the unneeded stuff in the digital world is thrown out. It means the digital world will return to its original state. The old digital world will be split up and destroyed, and a new digital world will be built from it. That's a defrag. Are you serious? Who knows? At the very least, it's what the Selectors are intending to do. You seem to know an awful lot about the situation. Well, of course. We're one of the strategic teams working with the Selectors. What? Ruh-roh. It's begun. The newbie Selectors have arrived nearby, it appears. They must be over there if the defrag has already begun. Looks like we won't need to worry about repairing the DigiShip. Let's just hitch a ride on theirs. Hey, wait! Where exactly in Southbridge could those two be? We don't know, and even if we did, there's nothing that can be done. All we know is it's a place people don't tend to return from. What? What are you doing, Uno? Aren't you coming? What were you thinking, Trace? You said too much. These guys now know too much about us now. We can't just let them go free. Leave it be, Uno. They can't do anything anyway. There's no way these guys could ever defeat the Selectors. Bet. It's not like you can defeat these kids either, you know? Now can you? Let's just go see how the situation is over there. Hurry up, you two. A place no one returns from. What do you mean by that? And what they said about ridding the digital world of unneeded stuff? What exactly are they planning? I don't know, but I'm getting an awful feeling about it. They gave us so much info so suddenly like that. The reason behind the defrag being called Selectors. Anyway, we found the DigiShip. We'd better contact the DigiBase. Ah, Sonia, I'm glad it connected. Right now, a virus has entered the DigiBase. The situation's gone downhill. Sonia, please return here as quickly as you can. I've got a bad feel. Hey, boss, that was one heck of a shockwave, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Earthquakes like that don't often occur in the digital world, do they? That's right. Certainly gave me quite the shock. This weird thing suddenly sprouted out from the ground. Just what on earth is it? What was it again? I've seen it somewhere before. Doesn't matter. It has nothing to do with us. They may as well just be pebbles on the sidewalk. Well, boss, you're not bothered in the slightest, are you? How cool. You really are one to be admired. Saying once you fix your 3DS capture, my 3DS capture works. It's not broken. Reason you never finished Star Force or the Network Mega Man games? I did finish the Battle Network games, first of all. Second of all, I didn't finish Star Force 3 because my mic was on the fritz at the time, and I thought that it was in part because of my 3DS capture. But I used it again recently, and it was just fine. So it must have been something else that was causing the mic trouble at that time. But also, I really don't understand what you mean by not finishing the Network Mega Man games. I played all of the Battle Network games. Operation Defrag Phase 2, commencing mission. Eraser Team A, erase the lost Digimon. Eraser Team B, destroy the evolution tree. Erase! 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 Is Time Stranger that close around the corner? Comes out October 3rd, so like it's, what, like 2 months, right? August, September, and then October? Yeah, I think it's October 3rd, so we're almost 2 months out. Hey, what's up with you guys? What do you think you're doing? This here is the DigiBase, where evolution is supervised. We won't have anyone loitering around here without permission. Now, calm down for a second. Gabumon, Mushroomon. Don't you think we should give these guys a chance to run first? You catch my drift? If you hurry and disappear, you'll be saved from a world of hurt. Selectors select, erasers erase. We're built for and solely exist for that purpose alone. We do not require your mercy or forgiveness. We have no need to escape. We have no need to disappear. Checking erase list, confirming lost Digimon type. Erase Sukamon, erase Gabumon, erase Mushroomon. Whoa, you can't erase Mushroomon. Didn't you see the Digimon X Evolution movie? Yggdrasil loves Mushroomon, bro. He loves them. Erased? What are you going on about? Erase! I'm sure they're fine. Erasure complete. Eraser Team A, shift into 3-man formation. Locate the listed lost Digimon and erase them. Bro. I managed to get in contact with Sonia and the others. It'd be great if they could hurry back, but at this rate, I have a bad feeling about this. Appears the ones who sent the virus were the selectors, but I just don't understand what their objective is. Hope Time Stranger will be as good as Hacker's Memory. I hope it's better. It looks like it could definitely be better. Oh no, those guys are from the selectors. Digimon encountered, checking erase list, verifying types of keep Digimon. Gabumon untouchable, Terriermon untouchable, Renamon untouchable, unauthorized to erase. Yeah, of course Renamon is untouchable. You know, like, DeviantArt would fall apart without Renamon, bro. Freeze until the implementation of Operation Defrag Phase 3. Freeze! Gabumon, Terriermon, Renamon confirmed frozen. Destroy the evolution tree, amend the program. Destroy the Digivolution tree, amend the program. Connection was lost so suddenly, I wonder what happened. And you didn't see the cutscene, bro? Pay attention. Could it be everyone's already been? Don't say that, there's no way something like that can happen. Anyway, we'd better hurry and return to the DigiBase. Enter the location of the DigiShip into your Digivice. Gamer. I'm starting to get a bad feeling. Let's hurry back right away. Your Digi-report has arrived. Steam says it's October 2nd. I'm pretty sure it's October 3rd. It might be like October 2nd as in like a midnight release. Thought it was October 3rd. Am I wrong or are the children wrong? Time, Stranger, release date. I'm seeing October 3rd and October 2nd. October 2nd for consoles in Japan, October 3rd worldwide. Okay, Japan gets it on the 2nd, everyone else gets it on the 3rd. Steam might unlock it, like, at midnight. Or Steam might unlock it when Japan gets it on the 2nd, potentially. Yeah, so if Steam says the 2nd, it's because that's when it's releasing in Japan. But, like, everyone who's getting it on console, like me, are getting it on the 3rd. It doesn't matter for me either way, though, because Thursday is the 2nd, and I don't stream on Thursdays. I'm curious if Steam is going to unlock it, like, during the day on the 2nd, or if it'll be at midnight. I wouldn't be surprised if they wait until, like, night. Beep, beep, beep. Have you decided your starter yet? What, for Time Stranger? No. I'll just pick one whenever I load up the game. If they follow Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory, it doesn't matter what starter you pick, because the Digivolution trees are, like, all connected. I don't see any strange guys around here or anything, but... Have the starters been shown? Yeah, it's Gabumon, Gomamon, and Patamon. for Time Stranger. It was like in the very first trailer they showed it. It's in like all the promotional material. I also don't see any Digimon either. Could they have been startled by that earthquake and ran away? What a bunch of cowards. As for the DigiBase, it's a little shaken up, but it seems to still be in one piece. Those bandits really made me worried for a moment there. Wait a minute. Something's coming out from the DigiBase. Oh no! Eraser Team B mission complete. Digivolution tree destroyed. Program amended. My AR code has something to say about that. Wait right there. You guys are. Could you be the selectors aiming to destroy this world? What are you doing here? If you laid even a finger on those Digimon, I won't forgive you. Selectors are beings who select what is necessary. We, the erasers, are beings who erase the unnecessary. Checking erase list. Could it be the Digimon in the DigiBase? No way. Did you erase them? Looks like they're looking to erase us next. Digivice detected. Undercover tamer discovered. Digivice detected. Yeah. Confirm tamer's ability. Initiate battle. Confirm tamer's ability. Why do you guys have to repeat everything like this, bro? Undercover tamer? What are you talking about? We're not exactly hiding from you guys. Yeah, I'm a very overcover tamer. Looks like these guys are looking for a fight. Good luck, Sonya. Kick their butts. Yo, Leomon and Ogremon. I think this is illegal. I don't think you can do this. You can't have these two work together like this. Leomon dies first. It's the law of Digimon. Not the Fist of the Beast King. No, my Doraemon, who's a dragon in this game instead of a beast. Pepper breath. Yo, who a pummel whacking? Ow, my feelings. Easiest crit of Gabumon's entire career. Dude, this is embarrassing for these champion level Digimon. They're getting clowned on by children. Holy cow, that was resisted. That crit means you might die to this. Yep, goodbye. Chat, I'm incredible. That was pure skill, no luck involved, clearly. I'm sure that was enough to get a taste of Sonya's strength. They're not some tamers who's gonna listen to orders. So I suggest you back off and never show yourselves again. Confirm tamer's ability. Ability is of rank G+. P rank check again, removing limiter. P rank check again, removing limiter. Yada yada. What the heck? What's with these guys? They got even weirder looking? Round 2. Shift eraser. Alright, bros. It is not that serious. Calm down. Dude, I maxed out my crit stat? What is this? Expedition 33? I'm running the crit build again? Hey, goodbye. Idiot. That's one down. I forgot how quick they just throw you into stuff in Lost Evolution. Resist. Stop resisting arrest. Why is this dude level 14, but his partner was only level 12? Is it the other guy's first day on the job or something? What the heck, bro? 9. Look at all my levels. Beautiful level 9s. No, don't erase my heat. Wait a minute. Actually, yes, please erase my heat. It's been really hot lately. The level 12 dude was a Nepo baby? Of course. Of course. I bet his dad worked at Blizzard. You guys can't win against us. Don't you get that already? So just hurry up and leave here. Tell your boss this. If you do anything to these Digimon, we won't show mercy next time. If you continue like this, you'll be the ones who end up being erased. P-rank potential is 58%. Report to the selectors. Erasers retreat. Retreat. Looks like they hadn't really accepted their defeat, had they? They're probably going to return at some point. We'll worry about that when we need to. Let's hurry inside. Bum, bum. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, Calamon, you're not dead. This is terrible! How could something like this happen? The Digiplates have all disappeared. On top of that, the Digivolution tree has completely stopped working. Even if I try to activate it through the console, nothing happens. I'll have to try and repair it through the Digilab. Dummy. If I don't hurry, it'll be too late, won't it? Hey, what are you guys doing over there? Hey, Terriermon, wake up already. This isn't the time to be lazing around. Terriermon, wake up, come on. Snap out of it, Terriermon. You have to go put on your lab coat and talk about the waist size of the women in Time Stranger. Have you guys seen that, chat? Have you seen those little Lopmon moments where he's like, wow, aren't these women attractive or whatever? Are you guys alright? Those guys from earlier? They're called Erasers. They're soldiers of the Selectors. It appears they've managed to destroy the Digivolution system. But it's strange. Looks like they only destroyed the Digivolution system and nothing else. You say that like it's not a huge deal, but does that mean we're no longer able to Digivolve? Sonia, what do we do now? You'll fix it for us, won't you? Is everyone okay? They didn't hurt you or anything? We're fine, they just stunned us temporarily. Didn't those eraser guys say some weird stuff? Something about not having permission to erase us? Regardless, we're glad everyone's alright. Machines and buildings can be easily rebuilt, but can you really fix it? Gabumon was making a pretty big fuss. He was saying that the Digivolution system's busted beyond repair or something. That does seem to be the case, even though we were so close to fully repairing the Digivolution tree. But if all the Digiplates are brought back and connected, then all Digimon will regain the ability to Digivolve. Calm down, Terriermon, everything will be alright. If we do our best, I'm sure we'll be able to fix it. No matter how difficult, no matter how much time it takes, we must dedicate ourselves to fixing it no matter what. That's right, cheer up, Terriermon. We'll lend you guys a hand, too. Right, Sonia? I'm not really feeling like it, to be honest. Sonia, what's with that reply? Everyone's counting on you, you know? Illusion of choice. As expected of you, Sonia. You're more reliable than someone I know. Yep, as expected of one of my best friends. You're as reliable as I am. Thank you, everyone. Alright, everyone, let's split up and check the damage to the base. Asuka, can you join me in checking the Digifarm? Sonia, can you go with Terriermon and check the Digilab? And Gabumon, can you and Hiroyuki do a system check? There's no way Hiroyuki knows how to do a system check, bro. Maybe he knows how to, like, right-click and be, like, run diagnostic, if that. Don't let Hiroyuki near any switches, Gabumon. He'll end up pressing them left and right. You're so mean, Asuka. You make it sound like I'm stupid. Sound like? More like you're 100% pure stupid. You tell him. Alright, I'm glad that I checked the Digilab by taking a nap. About half of the Digivolution tree has been messed up. The Digivolution program itself has also been modified. At this rate, Digimon won't be able to Digivolve or Degenerate. Hey, it'll be okay. We've only just started working on it. There's bound to be plenty of surprises, but for now, all we can do is our best, right, Terriermon? Good morning, Sonia. Did you sleep well? Asuka and Hiroyuki have already gotten up. They're waiting at the entrance. You should go talk to them. Do I have to talk to them? I don't want to have to talk to Hiroyuki. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. I remember the farm is actually, like, pretty decent in this game, right? Isn't this, like, the best farm in the story games, I think? Hey, bug plates are just dirty and broken Digiplates, right? I understand that much, but what exactly are Digiplates themselves? Digiplates are just clusters of data of various Digimon. Digimon's Digivolution is controlled by the evolution tree. Originally, the tree contained Digiplates for every Digimon, however, now about half of those plates are broken or missing. That's why, right now, many Digimon are unable to Digivolve. Until the tree is fixed, Digimon will be stuck as they are. Well, I don't quite understand it fully. That's not good news, is it? For Digimon, Digivolution is vital to their existence and survival. You'll be able to fix it, right? If we all do our best, it'll work out, right? Yeah, it will, you're right. We just need to gather the bug plates and repair them. Returning fixed plates will help the evolution tree return to normal. Sometimes you'll get a bug plate from finding Digimon, not necessarily that particular Digimon's plate, but it could be one of their Digivolutions or Degenerations. Any one of them has a chance of being dropped after a battle. In other words, in order to repair the Digivolution tree, we need to go out and fight a range of different Digimon, right? Then we need to hurry and become tamers too. That way we can defeat lots of different Digimon and collect plates. You just watch, Sonia. I'll surpass you and become a super tamer. Don't go saying stuff like that so casually. Besides, don't you need to be acknowledged by a Digimon as its tamer to receive a Digivice? Huh, is that right? Then I'll work my absolute hardest to be recognized. You should just be in the right place at the right time like I was. It's way easier. Don't you dare. You working hard will just mean you'll make a mess of things, I can read. Just be quiet, stay in the DigiBase, and mop the floors. Thank you, everyone. With your support, I believe everything will work out okay. Yeah, to be honest, I felt concerned with just us Digimon, but with the tamer on our side, I feel much more relieved. Hey, Sonia, we have a small problem. You remember that DigiShip you found earlier? Well, a part known as the black box was missing from it. It's an important part used for giving the ship directions. Without it, there's no way the ship could ever get to Southbridge. Alas. Huh? That's no good. Then how are we gonna find Yui and Takuto? Please, we'll help however we can, but you gotta figure something out. I get what you're asking, but I can't just program another black box from nothing. There might be one somewhere around Northbridge, so why don't we start searching for it? Somewhere? Like where? Don't you have any other clues? Northbridge, idiot. Get looking. Huh, let me think. I know. Have you tried searching Packet Coast yet? It's the path on your right as you exit the DigiBase that Sukumon and the others were blocking. Behind them, there were unmovable virus blocks, but it seems the blocks are gone now, so you should be able to go. Why don't we try searching around Packet Coast first? Okay, so just to the right after exiting the DigiBase, right? We'll find the black box, don't worry. Hiroyuki, you stay here and do some chores or something. But if you end up causing more trouble for everyone, it'll be you doing the fighting instead of the Digimon. I can't read, bro. Yes, ma'am. I'll stay right here and support Gabumon with everything I got. I really don't need any help, but just don't go touch anything without asking, alright? Alright, Sonia, let's head to Packet Coast. First, we need to focus on finding that black box. While we're at it, we can also gather some bug plates. That sound good? Wait a second, Sonia. Before you go, there's a Digimon I'd like you to meet. Oh my goodness, Pandamon. Hey there, Gabumon. Pandamon just, like, rears back his fist and, like, punches Asuka, sends her flying through the ceiling. An ally of justice, Pandamon is here. I heard the DigiBase was in a pinch, so I came to lend a hand. I've been waiting for you, Pandamon. Thanks for coming. Pandamon is a very reliable Digimon who runs an item shop. They carry many items that are very useful for tamers. We don't have any shops nearby, so we're always calling Pandamon. An item shop, huh? So you're like a shopkeeper, Pandamon. Indeed, a shopkeeper and an ally of justice. Heard some terrible rumors and hurried over here immediately. Is it true that Sukumon and the others were erased? Yeah, it's true. DigiBase was attacked by erasers. They destroyed the Digivolution tree and lots of Digimon were erased. Sukumon, Garumon, Raramon, Mushroomon, Vegemon, they deleted all of the trash Digimon. I've yet to check further, but I'm sure we lost many more. Erased from the Digivolution tree so they can't be returned? Probably not. If they're not on the Digivolution tree, then no one can Digivolve into that Digimon anymore. There may still be some survivors hidden somewhere. However, if there aren't any of a particular species left, they may as well be considered extinct. How could they? This is absolutely unforgivable. Just what on earth are these eraser creatures? Well, we don't know for sure, but what we do know is they're subordinates of beings known as selectors. Long time ago, tamers suddenly disappeared from this world. The bandits and erasers began appearing around then, too. They were probably responsible for the tamers' disappearance. They did end up invading the Tamer Union, after all. Ha! Doesn't matter who or what those guys are. Oh, that's right, we get to do the rematch against, like, we get to do the battle against, like, Julia and Glare in this game. That's so awesome. We still have allies on our side that haven't been erased. If we can fix the Digivolution tree, those selectors will be no problem. Plus, we have reliable tamers here to fight by our side. A tamer. I'm the only one. That's right. We'll lend them our strength. Right, Sonia? We won't allow... We won't allow those guys to just do whatever they want anymore. What? Alright, we're off, everyone. We'll definitely find the black box. And we'll bring back some bug plates, too. Wait a moment, you guys. Before you go, I'd like to try out the repair console. Oh, my goodness. There's so much tutorial in Lost Evolution. Holy cow. It's because they have to explain this whole side gimmick of the bug plates. I feel like Dawn and Dusk and DS get through the tutorial so much quicker. Digimon drop bug plates. These Digiplates are in a bad condition and full of bugs. You need to clean up the plates in the Digilab, and that's where the repair console comes in handy. If you fail to fix a bug plate in the repair console, it'll break, but if you do well, it'll turn into a Digiplate. Once you put the Digiplate into the tree, the Digimon's Digivolution will become available once more. I see. What should we do if it breaks them? I'll give you a bug plate I have on me right now to practice on, so why don't you give it a try? Bug plate. Some of the comments are verbatim from your old playthrough. Well, as it turns out, I am still the same person that I was 2.5 years ago, so... that kind of happens when I play a game for a second time. Now I'll give you the tools you need for the repair console. Things. Just enter the Digilab and select the repair console. Repair console will open. Yada, shop, 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 shop. This is the old playthrough. He just uploaded the videos. Yeah, I'm just running them back. So true. This is a past broadcast. If you want to know more on the repair console before you start, go and talk to Renamon, all right? After you've used the console, Renamon will tell you about how to set the things into the tree, yada yada. Why did I walk back away from the Digilab? Do I actually need to do a repair there? Okay, let's, whatchamacallit? Make that Digiplate shine. I don't remember how to do this, Your Honor. Start by doing that. Then we shave it off. I think. Shut up, Terriermon, I'm busy. Get off of there. Thank you. And then we just do this. I'm incredible, chat. He's goated. Repair success! And with that, we've repaired the entire Digivolution tree perfectly. Nailed it. I wonder how much shorter this playthrough is going to be since we're not going to be doing the minigame. That's right, you get tamer points from this. Am I gonna have trouble getting enough tamer points? Currently carrying none. Chat, look, we did it! We repaired the Digivolution tree already! 100%! Okay, cool, the AR code did work. So all the Digiplates are just already done. I thought that Ancient Greymon became a Zulongmon. Aw, man. Right, maybe he warps to a Zulongmon? That's Susanomon. That makes sense. So it's not a Zulongmon that, or it's not the Greymons that become a Zulongmon. That's Omnimon. There's Baihumon. We want Baihumon, which is off of Ancient Garurumon. Which is from where Garurumon? Okay. Yo, Marukimon. Purimon warps into Marukimon? That's funny. Oh, Zulongmon is off of Goldramon. Ah. Okay, so we gotta get Goldramon. Hi, Lucimon Chaos Mode. What is this? I can't... Oh, that's Barbamon. I couldn't tell. That's Daemon. Lucimon digivolving into those two is funny. And Milo Myotismon. Look at that lad. Piedmon. Lady Devilmon into Lilithmon. Classic. Apocalypmon. Machinedramon into Apocalypmon. That makes sense. What does Darkdramon warp into? Oh, Chaosmon, obviously. Man, I'm just going all over the place trying to spot the other sovereigns. What does Kenkimon warp into? Machinedramon, that adds up. There's Ancient Beetlemon, who does not digivolve into Ebenwumon. Thunder Spirit. Yo, Chimeramon into Millenniumon into Zed and Moon Millenniumon. Awesome. Devimon. I've like gone back around. Gabumon. That was Kinkymon. That goes into Apocalypmon. This goes into Chaosmon. Alright, just go out, go out, go out. Which one of you becomes Ebenwumon? Rosemon Burst Mode! Does Piximon warp into? Ah, Trubimon. There's Dianamon. Babumon from Monzemon. That adds up. There's Ebonwumon. Ebonwumon is off of Jumbo Gamemon? Hello? Who came up with that? I guess they are both turtles now that I think about it, but like one of them is like a aquatic machine, the other one is like a plant. But they are both turtles, I guess. I'll give you that. Who haven't I seen? Zukaimon. Hello, holy Digimon. Sakuyamon, Magnadramon, Ophanimon. Here's my boy Apollomon. Anubismon and Kentorusmon. Pretty cool. Birds. Chronomon. Raidmon Burst Mode. I remember using Chronomon. These are not the birds I want, Your Honor. What does Digitamamon warp from? Kakatorimon for some reason? Phoenixmon and Zukaimon, that's the most obvious one of all time. Makes sense. Ancient Troyamon, I remember using you. Lotusmon. And this warps into Rosemon. Yeah, and then Rosemon Burst. Alright. Sound designer deserves to be executed. Yeah, not great sounds in the menuing here. Chaos, how's it going today? It's going pretty well, So we need Phoenixmon, we need Jumbo Gamemon, we need, what was the Zulongmon was Goldramon. Goldramon comes from Patamon, I think. And then we have Gabumon, which will become Ancient Garurumon, who becomes Bahumon. And then I want to use Ancient Greymon, so we'll probably just have, we'll keep our Agumon and have it become Ancient Greymon. And then we'll get, like, Ancient Beetlemon, maybe? Ancient Beetlemon, or maybe, Ancient Mermaidmon, if she's in it. Ancient Kazemon would also be fun. Man, I want to use so many different Digimon. Congrats, you did so well, Sonia. It was pretty simple, wasn't it? Yeah, I already fixed everything. You're welcome. All problems solved. Let's get a move on. If only Petal-Dramon was in this or any game. Bro, I wish. I love Petal-Dramon. I'm holding out so much hope for him to be in Cyber Sleuth. I don't think he will be, but man, I wish he was. How badly I wish he was. Ancient Sphinxmon? Also a potential option. I feel like I'd rather use Ancient Kazemon or Ancient Beetlemon before I'd rather use Ancient Sphinxmon. Dead. Pepper Breath. You lived that? How dare you? Go away. Sonia just had all the plates. How? She's been collecting the Digiplate trading cards since she was, like, 3. Oh, what the heck? I did not think I'd run into, like, a story thing again already. What do you guys want? What even are you? Haven't you heard of me? I'm the Great Vegemon, you thugs. Check erase list, confirming lost Digimon type, erased Vegemon. Oh, this is why this game is called Lost Evolution. Because they, like, get rid of lost Digimon and they become lost evolutions. What? Well, he's dead. Checking erase list, no sign of lost Digimon. Confirming movement orders, destination DigiBase, confirming movement orders. Emergency, Digivice detected, emergency. How dare you continue to erase more Digimon? We won't let you guys anywhere near the DigiBase. Not a chance. Checking erase list, possible P-rank tamer, no action authorized, standby for orders. Evidence they have been sent here by the numbers detected, evidence they have been sent by numbers. Investigation on relationship to the numbers is required. Is the numbers uno dos tres, I guess? Hey, wait, you got it all wrong. Numbers, do you mean those bandits? We weren't with them, we were brought here against our will. Confirming order to erase numbers, confirming order. Wait, what? Capture possible P-rank tamer, erase all others. Hey, are you implying the rest of us have no potential? How rude. They might not be, but I am. Sonia, we're counting on you. Take these guys out. Why was we're capitalized? Erase, erase, erase. Oh, that's right. You fight Chimeramon here, which is insane. I still have rookies, my dudes, and you're putting me up against Chimeramon? Come on, man. What the heck, bro? I want a Chimeramon. Oh, nice 1 damage. Kill the Bakumon immediately. Alright, cool. He's out. You are a dangerous Airdramon. Go away. Alright, these guys are made of paper mache. It'll be fine. Heat Viper, that's like his unique move or whatever. Ow. Can you stop making so many tornadoes? It's getting really cringe of you. Punch! Speaking of awesome confirmed Time Stranger picks, do they confirm Chimeramon? I mean, Millenniummon is in, so surely Chimeramon is, right? You would think. Dude, there are too many Digimon that I want to use in Time Stranger. It's going to be a problem. Alright, Chimeramon, you got to get out of here now, bud. No, not my Gabumon. Okay, well, actually, if you're going to do that much damage, go ahead. That does nothing. I feel like I should probably heal Gabumon here to be safe. Imagine no Chimeramon and you get Millenniummon from Skull Greymon. I mean, Skull Greymon is still pretty sick. I'm glad that we have Millenniummon. It'd be really weird to have Millenniummon and no Chimeramon, though. That'd be very strange. I think I accidentally just told Agumon that he could choose what move to use, but it worked out. Get him, Gabumon. Put an end to this with the small cutter. Okay, well. Get him, Doramon. Put an end to this with the small cutter. Alright, well, listen. Agumon. Please finish this. The world's weakest Chimeramon, Your Honor. 240 experience. Don't mind if I do. Capture unsuccessful. Erasers withdraw. Oh, you finally given up? Not as dumb as you look, eh? P-rank potential is 64%. Report back to selectors. Bye. Those guys sure are stubborn. Okay, now we need to hurry up and find that black box. We sure do after I get a drink of my water here. Ah, delicious. What is this message about? Oh, I can look at that after stream. The same black box from KH3? Dude, chat. It's all connected. I always knew Nomura would get into the Digimon game eventually. I've been waiting for this. Punch. Man, I just want Baihumon already. Can they just give me Baihumon, like, now? He's on my layout art, bro. I need my Baihumon. Dead. 10 experience. That's worthless. Speaking of Digimon, they dropped a new set for the card game based on Cyber Sleuth. I actually saw some of that on Twitter, yeah. Cards look neat. There used to be a Digimon there. Once upon a time, there used to be a Digimon. Roast that egg, Agumon. Roast it. I have no recollection of where this black box is, by the way. I also keep going the way that doesn't get me chests. Black Agumon times 3! What the heck are you guys doing here? Just a couple of bros going on a beach vacation together. I respect it. What mons are we going for? All 4 sovereigns and then 2 ancient Digimon. The 2 ancient Digimon are undecided as of now. I'm leaning towards, like, ancient Beetlemon and ancient Kazemon, but I also really want to do ancient Greymon. There are too many, man. There are too many. We're definitely not doing ancient Troyamon because we already did ancient Triomon before. We're not going to do ancient Garurumon because we actually have to use ancient Garurumon to get Baihumon anyway. So... is Chaos going to get into the Digimon card game? I don't know, maybe. Maybe I should. Oh, that's right. You need the, that's right. There are, like, HMs in this game. Well, you know what? Maybe we should get Ancient Mermaimon, then. I'm gonna need it for some sections. I'm gonna need something for some sections. Dead. Once these guys start getting to like level 14-ish, I should check when they can all Digivolve. Agumon was like level 17, so I assume the others all need to be close to it at least. 14 and above, probably. Gatling Punchu! I mostly get the cards because I love the artwork. Yet to truly play the game. Nice. I would, I know there... Is it out yet? That, Wolfen said it. Elysium. Digimon Elysium or whatever? It was like an online card game thing? Is that, is that out yet? When is that happening? Maybe I'll give it a try and get into the card game. Dead. Still no date for Digimon Elysium? Alright, well. When it gets a release date, maybe I'll give it a go on stream. My Digi report for all of my no Digimon in the farm. I don't know what Digimon Elysium is. They announced it a while ago. It's like the card game, but online or something like that. Gabumon said that the black box should be around Packet Coast. I wonder if this is the right area. Oh, is it Elysian? Elysian. I didn't pay much attention to it when they announced it because it was about the card game, and I've never played the card game before. But you know, it sounds like it might be a time to get into the card game if it becomes really accessible with an online thing. Oh, shoot. Well, we know that it's called a black box. We never asked what it actually looks like. Probably like a black box, bro. Black box, so black and so square. Black box is what I have right here. That's gotta be it. Looks like they're in a good mood, too. What great timing. Let's hurry and ask if they'll give it to us. Let's just kill them and take it. Who are you? You guys sure look sus. Wait, you look like you want to steal my black box. Dang it, he's on to us, chat. Not exactly. We don't want to steal from you, okay? We were actually wondering if maybe you could just give it to us. Please? Shut up! I won't be tricked by you. Just leave me alone, you thieves. Leave right now. Go on, scram. Hey, wait a sec. Could you guys be tamers? I am. Yeah, we are. Again with this we nonsense. We're working hard to help save the digital world. That's so. I was going to chase you away with my deadly attacks. However, the fact that you're a tamer changes things. Looks like he's willing to listen to reason now. Seems like all Digimon are kind to tamers. Dirty, rotten traitors, that's all you tamers are. I'll burn you guys to a crisp until there's nothing left. Alright, way to go, Asuka, you idiot. Wait, what? Why? Come on, come at me. If you don't, then I'll attack first. I'll fry you up until your hair turns all frizzy. No, thank you. Rather than a frizzy look, won't it turn out more like an afro? Sorry, Sonia. Guess I couldn't talk him out of it. This part is up to you. All right, prepare to die, idiot. I love how it says the scan data misses. How do you miss scanning something, bro? Holy cow, you're as bulky as a Chimeramon. What's up with that? Why is my Agumon so low on health? Cringe. Yeah, just kindly steal it. Genius, chat. Not the Demodarts! Oh no, oh no, oh no. Strongest Devimon versus the weakest Chimeramon. So true. Yo, big crit, big crit. Get him out of here. Bum, 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 bum. Glancing at my phone to see I'm under another extreme heat warning. Yeah, thanks, phone. I don't really need you for, Don't really need you for that. I can kinda tell. Bam, 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 bam. Gatling punch. Bop, 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 bop. We're sorry, but could you please hand it over? It's an important part for directing a DigiShip. You don't have a DigiShip, do you? So you don't really need it? Shut up! I'm the one who found this. Finders Keepers. I enacted the law of Finders Keepers. Dibs, actually? I win now. I can go anywhere I want if I just use this. Now, what if we let you borrow it later instead? Where do you want to go anyway? To the digital world. You're in it, idiot. What? The world before it became this mess of a place. The lively, fun world bustling with people and Digimon. That's the digital world I want to go to. Got a problem with that? No, not at all. But even if you had a DigiShip, you still couldn't go there, you know? You see, the black box isn't what you need for that. What you really need is the support of everyone right here, right? Enough! Quit spitting lies like that. I don't believe anything you tamers say anymore. You're all untrustworthy and unreliable, not worth my help. Our tamers just made us fight and gave us hollow words of support. But when the selectors showed up, they all abandoned us and ran. There's no way I could trust a tamer anymore. I see, so that's how it is. Then you have chosen death. So in the end, you're just sulking because you believe you were abandoned by your tamer. What'd you just say? Looks like there's been a huge misunderstanding. We can fix this if you just listen to what we have to say. If you like, we can go search for your tamer for you, alright? Who would ask something like that? I don't need a tamer. Humans and the like, I hate them, all of them. Relatable. Oh, shoot. He took the black box with him. Hey, how you guys doing? Sorry, Terriermon, the Digimon who had the black box ran away. I see, that's unfortunate. Well, for now, could you try opening the Digiport just up ahead? I'd like to test out the DigiShip by sending it there. If it works, you'll be able to use it to return here right away. Really? It would be nice to not have to walk so far all the time. Yeah, it's quite useful, so give it a try. I'll see you soon. Alright, let's make our way to the Digiport. The Digiport! And if we see Devimon on the way, we'll, kill him. There's something over there. Looks like a switch and a door. Have you reached the gate to the Digiport? If you don't have the specific key for the gate, it won't open. Ruh-roh. Key to the Digiport should be nearby somewhere. Why don't you try opening some chests? Okay. Just beyond the gate is the Digiport, and a little further should be the DigiShip's landing point. DigiShip will bring you back here without any input on your end. Good luck! So the DigiShip is coming. Let's go take a look. Give me that chest. Fork it over. It's mine. I called dibs on it. Punch. Ow, my feelings. Who gave this little, like, newborn chick a sword? Bro is still in the egg, and they already gave him a knife. Gabumon, what's that you have there? A knife! No! The Login Mountain key was right in the chest that they pointed to in the cutscene. What are the odds? Who could have predicted such an outcome? Shout out to Login Mountain, by the way. What a classic. Did you guys know I have a toy Agumon and a Falcomon in the back of my party? I kind of forgot until just now. Yo, Salamon, what's poppin'? I should have used the punch move on the Black Agumon. Whatever. Silly little doggo. Not the Sonic voice. Okay, well. Kind of weak and pathetic of you, not gonna lie. Silly dog. Not the pepper breath, anything but the pepper breath. Whoops. Yokomon was bored and then chose violence. Relatable. I feel that. Oh, we got the Gabumon items. How nice. Hacker voice, we're in. It's honestly too easy. Ooh, shiny. So this is the Digiport. I see. This is where the DigiShip will land. Ah, Devimon's Digiplate. How nice. That's a Digiplate, right? What Digimon is it? Devimon? Did you make it to the Digiport? Yeah, we're currently waiting inside. Also picked up a Digiplate. I wonder what a plate was doing in a place like this, though. Someone must have dropped it, but that's odd. This Digiport, no one's used it since the Tamers all disappeared. Hey, Terriermon, is there any connection between Devimon and Devimon? I want you to say that sentence again back to yourself, Asuka. Yes, Devimon is Devimon's champion form. But to think you'd find Devimon's Digiplate in there of all places? Hey, Sonia, could you bring that plate back here? Calamon's been searching for it for a very long time. I've already given him all of the plates in the known universe. A very long time? How long exactly? Quite a while, since before the Tamers all disappeared. But it's so strange, just when we finally found the one plate that was originally missing, now the rest of the Digivolution tree is missing. I see, so that's how it is. Sonia, right now you're at the center of North Bridge, which is located to the north of Motherboard Continent. Where you are is called Login Port within Login Mountain. Could you please return to the DigiBase for a moment? Alright, let's go back. We need to put this plate back in the tree. Then we can return here and find that little demo guy. I already put the plate in the tree, Your Honor. To the DigiBase! Yo, look at those Mecho doggos! I would not like to see it. No, thank you. Thanks for all your hard work, Sonia. So, now we can finally use this Digiport. Go, my little mecha doggos, go! Thanks to you, we were able to retrieve the DigiShip, Sonia. The repair and maintenance are progressing well. You've already opened that Digiport for us, haven't you? If you continue to open up more and more Digiports, you'll be able to travel to each location much easier. I'm so excited. With you around, it feels like everything will work out. I am the greatest to ever do it. Everyone's counting on you, so good luck. Oh, we gotta work on the quest Digimon we need eventually. Devimon still has the black box, then we have no choice but to get him to hand it over. Fortunately, Login Port is now open, so getting there should be a breeze. You just fly straight there. Once you get there, the rest will be up to you, okay? Do I need to actually go into the thing and give Calamon the whatchamacallit? I don't think so. I want to see really quickly, because we have a Falcomon with us, right? Oh, yes, the Shakuamon tree, my favorite. And the Omnimon tree. Where's Falcomon's tree? Wait, where is Falcomon's? Is it already connected with Biomon's? No, Biomon is connected to Hawkmon. Here's Falcomon. That warps into Karatinmon into Anubismon. This menu like noise makes like a crackling noise in my headset. I don't know if that's also coming through in the other thing. So it looks like, based on what we have right now, unless I find like Tokomon or Hawkmon or Biomon, we should take the Falcomon we have, degenerate it to Chi-Chi-Mon, and then Digivolve to Hyokomon into Baraimon into Digitamamon. And then we have Digitamamon warp back into Kakatorimon, down into Biomon, and then straight up to Zukaimon. Dude, Zukaimon looks so cool. This Digimon guards the south. Alright, so that's how we're gonna do that. And then I need, is Palmon the one that I need? Rebenwumon? No, it's Jumbo Gamemon. Is there just a, is it Betamon's line? Siakomon's line? Wait, it might be Betamon's. It's not Betamon, Your Honor. Oh, there's where we got Aigastramon and also Gigaseedramon. Waru Seedramon! Dude, I can't wait for Skull Seedramon, bro. Yo, look at this lineup. Spinalmon, Examon, Gaeomon, Chaos Gallimon, Gallimon Crimson Mode, Megidramon. Holy cow. The ultimate Digivolution line. It goes so hard. Hi, Parasimon. Where is Jumbo Gamemon's line? Wait, is it Gomamon? Yeah, it's Gomamon. So we need something from Gomamon's line to get Jumbo Gamemon. Babamon. Oh, Ancient Megatheriumon is also in the game. I don't think we'll get Ancient Megatheriumon. Frigimon, Lunamon would do it. Lopmon would do it. Alright. Do I have, whoops, I meant to go to Digiload. Wait, no, not load. Convert. I'm stupid. It's been a minute, and it's very hot. Cut me some slack. Patamon, I need you to become Goldramon. Alright, Patamon is immediately one of the Digimon we need. Can I get Dorumon to become any of the Digimon that I want? Show me Doraemon's Digivolution tree, please. Doraemon. Doragreymon and Alphamon. My dudes. Doraemon can warp into Colamon. There's Ancient Mermaidmon. I would be down with Ancient Mermaidmon. Ancient Mermaidmon is pretty sick. And we'll want, like, a dive Digimon. I think we're gonna, dude, I'm gonna have to play Lost Evolution a third time. We're gonna have to do a Lost Evolution Redux so I can get all the ancient Digimon I don't get this time. Womp, 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 womp. Yeah, so let's Digivolve Doraemon into Colamon. And then we'll degenerate Colamon into Siakomon, and then Hookmon, Mermaidmon, and then Ancient Mermaidmon. We'll try that. Mostly because it works out with the Digimon that I already have on me. Oh, wait. Gotta Digivolve from here, that's right. I think in Time Stranger, they let you Digivolve from anywhere, right? 17 and 19. Oh, and I didn't put you in my actual team. 17 for you. Toy Agumon, I hate to tell you this, man, but I'm pretty sure that you're worthless. You need to Digivolve into Colamon, which means you just need to get to level 20, which is the max level you can hit, PogChamp. You need to degenerate into Chi-Chi-Mon right now. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, what does Abby even do in this game? I don't don't even know what Abby does in this game. Digimon! Oh, whoops, I did this wrong. If you just put it blank and then hit enter, yeah, there we go. Abby is literally just the limit on how much you can digivolve and degenerate. Agumon had his chance in championship and tripped at the finish line. No second chances. True. So true. You're so right for that. Patamon, get in here. Agumon, you can go ahead and get out of here, buddy. Go hang out in Itachi. Still undecided on Agumon. Do I want my other Ancient in this playthrough to be Ancient Greymon? We only get one other Ancient if I'm going to do Mermaimon. I feel like we shouldn't do Ancient Kazemon, even though I also really like Ancient Kazemon. Because first of all, we already have Zukayamon. Second of all, if we're going to do Ancient Mermaimon, which is one of the 2 female legendary warriors, we should do Ancient Mermaimon in this playthrough, and then if I ever do Lost Evolution a 3rd time, which I probably will just to be able to use the Ancient Digimon, then when we do the 3rd playthrough, we'll use Ancient Kazemon in that one. Poor Brent is getting benched. He sure is. Retirement at Itachi's. So... do you already have a dragon with the Sovereigns? We do have a Zulongmon. Is Ancient Beetlemon, is it insect or is it, I wonder if it's insect or if it's, machine. Motherboard continent. Whee! I totally forgot that, totally forgot how they set up this overworld. Hello! I need to find Devilmon and beat him within an inch of his life. Vmon? The headbutt. Can these Digimon stop, like, practicing social distancing? Why are they always, like, one step away from each other to where I can't hit them with Gatling Punch? We have a Beast with Baihumon, and we're also going to use Ancient Garurumon because you have to get Baihumon. We have Bird with Zukaimon. We have Dragon with the Zulongmon. We have what I assume is plants, because they split insect-plant into both insect and plant in this playthrough. I'm assuming Ebonwumon is straight plants. So Bird, Plant, Beast, Dragon. Then we're going to do Ancient Mermaimon, which is going to be, Aquin. So we should probably do an Ancient Digimon that doesn't fit any of those archetypes. If Ebonwumon is plants, then we could get Ancient Beetlemon for insects. We could also do Ancient Sphinxmon, even though I'm not as excited about that one. But I do want to use all of the Ancients eventually. If we do a 3rd playthrough, we're going to use all the Ancients. We used Ancient Troyamon. We're using 3 more of the Ancient ones in this playthrough, even though Garurumon is only temporary. 4, so that'll be Garurumon, Mermaimon, and whatever other one we choose. And that'll be 4. 3 in this playthrough, 1 in the first playthrough, and then the last playthrough, we would do 6 of them. Ebonwumon could also be Aquin. I would be very shocked if the turtle with a giant tree on its back was Aquin, but I guess it's possible. Digimon is done weirder. It does Digivolve from Jumbo Gamemon. I just had a thought that's making me really uneasy. Now that we put the plate back into the evolution tree, doesn't that mean little Demi really is able to Digivolve now? Well, it's great he'll finally be able to Digivolve like he wants. I'm worried about what kind of Digimon he might become. Well, I guess there's no point worrying about it. Let's go see. Let's go beat him up. I wonder if I can check. I think I might be able to check in the evolution tree what Ebonwumon's type is. We should do that when I go back. Whoa, is that him? He turned into something quite impressive looking, but... You guys again? Why do you keep following me? Hey, you're the same Gabumon from before, yeah? So what if I am? No matter how many times you try, you're not going to change my mind. Forget about changing your mind. Look, if we win this fight, we win the black box, alright? Ex-Demi? Stop calling me Demi. There's no doubt I'll win, but what's in it for me? If we lose, you can do whatever you want to us. Boil us, burn us, steam us, fry us, do whatever you want. I'll make sure you remember that. Stupid kid, stop speaking for me. Sonya, I believe in you, alright? Yeah, I imagine you do. I don't believe in you, though. Should roundhouse kick Asuka in the face. Eventually, I'm going to get champion Digimon, and then we're really going to be throwing hands. Ooh, that is a bulky... Ooh, this doesn't look good. Hold up a second. I might have been rushing the story too fast. Alright, we do decent damage still. Alright, we have plenty of bandages. We can get through this. We can get through this just through the power of numbers. Especially if he keeps only hitting one Digimon at a time instead of two. That only did 120. I think I'm probably safe to just attack 3 times here, especially with that attack down. We're gonna find out the hard way. It's fine, we got him at half health. We're doing this. Ow. Aw, stupid stun. That's very less than ideal. I only have so many bandages. We have to kill him before I run out. Every stun is going to make that more difficult. No! His offense returned to normal. That's really bad. Ow! Agumon is weak to that, I learned today. I was today years old when I realized Agumon was weak to the color black. Actually, black is not a color. It is like the presence of a... Shut up! Gabumon, I need you to score a crit here, bro. What the heck, man? I specifically requested a crit. Thank goodness he is too stupid to hit 2 Digimon at once. Okay, that did 126, so another one could actually kill Gabumon. I would much rather that didn't happen. I'm a little worried about Doraemon's health, too. I was really hoping to get a crit on one of those, so I would feel comfortable just trying to kill him this turn. Please, no. Woo, that was close. Everyone's okay. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. I was really certain that you were just gonna, like, die. I'm betting everything on it. Doraemon will be okay. What'd I tell you? 462. Right, Chichimon probably needs to Digivolve, like, immediately. We did it! Great job, Sonya! To be honest, I was a little nervous. Now then, as promised, hand over the black box. Huh. If you want it so much, then here, just take it. Key item, black box. Hey, little Demi, do you still want to find your tamer after all this time? Still? I never said I wanted to find him. I don't want to, and I never wanted to. I don't want anything to do with him, now leave me alone. I see. Then let me tell you something. Devimon's Digiplate, you see? It's been missing from the tree for a very long time. But we found it and put it back in the tree where it belongs. We found it in the Digiport, which had been locked for a long time. Actually, I found it, like, outside in a trash can where I found all of the other Digiplates. You know, it must have been your partner who left it there, because then, even if the tree was destroyed, you'd remain safe. I find that hard to believe. Besides, after that, he just used that Digiport to escape, didn't he? You're the one who ran. You have no idea what's going on. It's your fault for not doing anything about it. If you had just investigated their disappearance, you'd know. You'd know it wasn't just your partner who disappeared, that every tamer in the digital world is vanished. They're probably being held somewhere and able to escape. We're going to South Bridge in order to find our friends. Unlike you, we won't quit until we find them. But that's why we'll search for your partner as well for you. If you happen to have any clues, you'd better let us know now. Annoying. What? If you find an annoying tamer, that's probably Babir, with his annoying laugh, his irritating way of speaking, his terrible comedic sense, and his tendency to burst into laughter. He's an obscene idiot with a bad mouth and personality, and yet we're partners, for better or worse. Got it? Just leave it to us. It'll be alright, we'll find him for sure. See you later. Wait. Login mountain card. The area ahead is locked, so tamers can't enter, but it's not like I need the key anymore. Alright, bye. Thank you, Devimon. Let's go, Sonia. Let's get going and return this black box to the DigiBase. Yeah, whatever. Oh, wow, they warped me back here. Hey, Chaos, been watching since Digimon World 3 and Mass Effect. Still waiting you to finish number 3. Oh, Mass Effect 3? I'm never going back to that game. I didn't like it. Sorry. But crazy you've been around for so long. Hope you're still enjoying the other content. Sonia, Oscar, great timing. I was just about to call you through the DigiBase. What's wrong? What happened? An ally of ours has gotten into a fight with the bandits. They're at Login Mountain. Please, you need to go help them. Why'd you call me back here? I was just at Login Mountain. And as for the black box you brought back, we managed to install it into the DigiShip. It's all ready to go. You can use it to get to places with open Digiports now. Hey, wait a second. We, as in including you, Hiroyuki? What are you doing messing with the DigiShip? These people and using the word we. Haven't you noticed yet? I'm of a different class to the likes of you, because I'm a super multi-operator supporter. Well, Hiroyuki might call himself super something, but in reality, he's just a helper to Gabumon and Patamon. Don't worry, we're keeping an eye on him. Well, I guess at least it's not as dangerous as his tamer dream. Alright then, we'll leave it to you. Alright. Alright, hold up. Let me look at this. Wrong thing. Digivolution tree. Show me... What tree will show me? Isn't, Does he not have his own tree? No. Is it Betamon's tree? It is not Betamon's tree. Yo, Magnamon into Gigaseedramon? Dynasmon and Yo Force Feedramon goes hard. Syakumon? Oh no, this is Neptunemon, Ancient Mermaidmon. Yeah. Yeah. Which tree is it? I don't remember. Gomamon? It's Gomamon. Hey, buddy. Evanwumon is aquatic in this game, which is insane. That is wild. He has a tree on his back, bro. Alright, so in that case, we won't do Ancient Mermaidmon then. Man, I was really looking forward to Ancient Mermaidmon now, too. I was about to say, does Sylphimon become Ancient Kazemon? And she does indeed. Oh, but we already have Bird. Aw, dang it. The Sovereigns are Bird and Water, so we're not going to get either of the women legendary or ancient warriors. That's so sad. I was really looking forward to having at least one of them. I'm just going to have to do another Lost Evolution playthrough at some point. Okay, so who do we get instead? The game dev saw Ebenwumod and said, yeah, that's a fish, honestly. Maidenless run, so true. No maidens. Yo, Armageddon. My favorite ancient Digimon. Could do Ancient Sphinxmon. Let's do Ancient Sphinxmon. Oh, we get to use Skullbalukimon if we get Ancient Sphinxmon. We're doing Ancient Sphinxmon, chat. In case you were curious. Ancient Sphinxmon it is. Dracmon, Karamon. What does Skullbalukimon warp into? Zombamon, that makes sense. Inframon can warp into Parasimon. Yeah, that adds up. I think we're gonna need to, like, find Dracmon or Karamon or Sumimon to do this effectively. Yeah, we'll do, yeah. Sorry, Dorumon. We'll hit you up and turn you into a beautiful mermaid next time I play Lost Evolution. You need to digivolve into Hyokomon, which you need to be level 11 for. I need to do that before we leave the DigiBase. Toy Agumon, you serve no purpose. Patamon, I think you need to become Angemon, right? How does Goldramon's Digivolution line go? Yeah, Magna Angemon can just become Goldramon, and then Goldramon becomes a Zulongmon. Is a Zulongmon holy, actually? No, he's cryptid, which is dragon. Godly dragon. I was thinking if he was holy, we might be able to get, might be able to do Ancient Greymon. Nah, we'll do Ancient Sphinxmon and... What was the other one? Who am I doing with Ancient Sphinxmon? Because we're not doing either of the women now. So if we're not doing either of the women, there's Ancient Megatheriumon, Ancient Beetlemon, Ancient Volcanomon, Ancient Greymon. We're not doing Ancient Greymon. Greymon, Mermaymon, and Kazimon we're doing next Lost Evolution playthrough. Ancient Wisemon. Ancient Wisemon is the other one I'm forgetting. Here's an Ancient Volcanomon. Let's do Ancient Sphinxmon. Probably Ancient Sphinxmon and Ancient Beetlemon. We'll probably do Ancient Beetlemon, which is this, right? Yes, Mega Kabuterimon becomes Ancient Beetlemon. Alright. So I need Kakuamon or Tentamon, or any of the bug Digivolutions. I think I have scan data for Black Agumon, so we can Black Agumon into Tankmon, and then degenerate into Kakuamon, degenerate into Minomon, and then up through Tentamon's line. It's a little convoluted, but it gets the job done. I actually have Kakuamon. Never mind, we have Kakuamon. Cut out a middleman. So now we just have to degenerate Kakuamon into Minomon, and then straight up through Tentamon's line after that. So the types you're going to end up with are Dragon, Bird, Beast, Aquan, Dark, and Insect. That seems pretty good. And then that means what 6 Ancient Warriors will we have in the next playthrough? Whenever we eventually do Lost Evolution again, it'll be Ancient Greymon, Ancient Mermaymon, Ancient Kazimon. That's 3 of the best ones right there already. Ancient Volcanomon, Ancient Wisemon, and I'm missing one. It's not Ancient Troyamon. We did Ancient Troyamon in the first playthrough. What's the other ancient one I'm forgetting? Because this should add up to 10. Ancient Megatheriumon. Ancient Megatheriumon, Ancient Wisemon, Ancient Greymon, Ancient Cosmon, Ancient Mermaymon, Ancient Volcanomon. Those are the 6 we'll do when I eventually play Lost Evolution again. Chat, write this down. Make sure that I don't forget it when we inevitably play Lost Evolution a 3rd time. Digi report has arrived. No, thank you. That one Kakuamon stan is like, that's my boy. It really is his boy. Alright. So, we also need to trade out Agumon at some point then, because Agumon isn't doing anything for us here. Kakuamon. Get in the party. Chichimon needs one more level. Let me go level up Chichimon real quick. Besides Frontier, the Ancient Warriors, and any other series, they probably showed up like once or twice in like Cross Wars or something, or 1 or 2 of them did, like just as one-offs. They're not often used. It's Pete, the Monument. Die. Have you gotten around to watching Ghost Game Chaos? No. I still haven't gone back and watched the rest of Digimon Adventure 2020. I'm honestly just not that interested in the Digimon anime these days, to be real with you. When it comes to Digimon, I'm really just like all in on the video games these days. I just haven't really been into the anime ever since I finished Cross Wars. Back when it was airing. Weak. I need this Chichimon to get to level 11. So we can Digivolve into Hyokomon. Banana. Banana. Easiest crit of my entire career. Is it one experience, Chichimon? Really? That's what we're doing today? That's how you're gonna behave? Okay, bro. Alright, bro. I'll remember that. I'll remember that. I also stopped around Cross Wars. I gave Ghost Game in 2020 a try and didn't like them as much. I liked 2020 well enough from what I had watched of it. I just, I don't remember. I'd have to rewatch it at this point if I went back to it. I got to a point that was like a decent stopping point. Like some plot thing had wrapped up. I think they had just gotten to Ultimate or something. And then I got distracted by other stuff and then I just never went back to it. Wait, no, not Digimon list. I need Digivolution shenanigans. Chichimon. Digivolve into Hyokomon. Bam, 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 bam. Little ninja sword egg. We had you in our original playthrough, but you are not working out the same way you did last time. Tried to watch 2020 on Crunchyroll, but they only had the sub, not the dub. I think when I was watching it, it was only sub as well, and I'm normally more of a sub guy than I am a dub guy, but wasn't really vibing with sub Digimon all that much. Thoughts on Shambhala finally getting recognition from Namco? Cool stuff. I think 2020 is sub only. Did they not eventually dub it? Surely they dubbed it at some point. Wait a minute. I need to work out exactly what we have going on here. Okay, Agumon, you're not becoming anything useful. Gabumon, you're Baihumon. Doraemon, I'm sorry, you're gonna be a hot mermaid lady, but you're not anymore. My apologies. You're a Zulongmon. Baihumon, a Zulongmon. You're Ancient Beetlemon. You're Zukayamon. So I need Ebenwumon, and I need Ancient Sphinxmon. Ancient Sphinxmon, we need to, like, find Sumemon or something that becomes it. Because it's like Sumamon's, or Karamon's Digivolution line. Yeah, it's up through Skullbalukimon. Which needs, Musyamon. If you had told me Musyamon was an ultimate, I would have believed you. Yeah, we need to just, like, find in the wild, like, Sumamon, Dracmon, Karamon, one of these dark Digimon. There's no clean way to DNA Digivolve around. We'd have to get Parasimon, which is all the way up to Mega. Or we'd have to get Zonbamon, which is also all the way up to Mega. That's like a major hassle. So we can't get Ancient Sphinxmon's Digivolutions yet. And then the other one is Gomamon's line for Jumbo Gamamon into Ebonwumon. Yeah, this would require Bobomon, which is a Mega. That's too much work. What does Gomamon warp into? Frigimon, which is Lunamon. Which is connected all the way around here with these. Yeah, this is too many degrees of separation to try and make this work. I would say. So I need to find the scan data for Poyomon, Gomamon, or Kamamon. Numamon would also work. Frigimon or Lunamon would also work. I'm gonna go ahead and take out the team members that aren't being used in this playthrough so that we just have them in the farm island for fun. So Agumon, you were my starter and all that, but you've been fired, Your Honor. And then Doramon, you'll get to be the hot mermaid in another life, I promise. So then we have Hyokomon, Kakuamon, Patamon, and Gabumon. This Hyokomon's stats are yoked? Right, you degenerated down from like Falcomon and then Digivolved back up. That's good, because I need someone pretty tough here to make up the difference. 69 on Kakuamon's defense. Nice. 2020 did get dubbed. It was recent. First Digimon movie also got a redub to make it more like the original. I saw that they were doing that. Is that released? I remember them mentioning they were doing that. I should watch that sometime. Oh yeah, they don't let you like move this how I want to. Whatever. Alright. Zulongmon, Baihumon, Zukayamon, Ancient Beetlemon. We need Ancient Sphinxmon, and we need Ebonwumon. We'll get our hands on them. We'll run into stuff that's closer to their Digivolution paths eventually. To the DigiShip! Motherboard continent! To the port! Alright, so we're just looking around in here, right? Classic Login Mountain music. Hawkmon and Vmon. Neither of you helped me get the other two Digimon I want in this playthrough, I'm pretty sure. Light Spit. Gashing Breeze. Wait, didn't I get a turn with Patamon? Did Patamon, like, refuse to do what I want or something? I was glancing at chat. Whatever. Hyokomon and Gabumon got this. Patamon has low friendship. You have low friendship. Wrecked. Having Cleaver. Yeah, I'll give it a Light Spit for that. Oh no! A hawk! Whatever shall we do? Throw shuriken at it, quickly! Dead. But, dude, I don't even remember what we're doing in Login Mountain, by the way. But Devamon gave me the key for this, so it's got to go somewhere worthwhile, right? I'm sure the plot will find me eventually. Bandage Alpha ×3. Doramon and Armadillomon. I don't think either of you helped me. I know Doramon doesn't. You guys are not going to help me get the Digimon I'm missing. I really need to just find a Kamamon. That'd be very helpful. Yo, get him with the boom bubble. Yo, these guys got hands. Kind of bulky, not gonna lie. Ow, my feelings. Get him, little ninja bird. Get him. 20 damage. Incredible. We got an entire Armadillomon as a drop there. Easy. Agumon, you are exactly... No, you're not. I was gonna say you're exactly what I need, but I need Sumamon. Agumon won't get me Ancient Sphinxmon. It's gotta be Sumamon, Karamon, or Dracmon. Or their champions, so Kurisarimon or, other thing. Sangloopmon. There's a Hercules Kabuterimon over there. Does everyone else see that? I think I vaguely remember being shocked the last time I got here and being like, they're having me fight a Mega already when I still have, rookies. I don't remember if it was like an easy fight or not. Should I level grind to get champions first? The answer is probably yes. I mean, look at how much that wild Kabuterimon just did to me. That was a lot. Let alone a Hercules Kabuterimon. $69. Nice, 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 nice. Patamon, it has 1 HP left. What the heck, bro? Honestly, if you had died there, I would have said deserved. Stop having low friendship or whatever, you loser. 69 experience. Nice. You love to see it. You have a feeling that we've been going a little quick, and that that Hercules Kabuterimon will probably wipe the floor with me. So with that in mind, we should level up a bit more first. Just realized how 2 of my Digimon are on the brink of death. Not a good sign. Patamon! Why are you like this? Yes, please attack Hyokomon, I beg of you. It would mean a lot to me. Oh, it's gonna hit like everyone. You. Honestly, Patamon deserved. We should swap out Patamon for Kakuamon. Kakuamon would probably do better. I should replay this game. I haven't played it since I beat it 3 times back-to-back. Yeah, it makes sense. I also don't remember if Hercules Kabuterimon is a hard fight or not. Yeah, I know, right? Wow, specifically hitting Gabumon. Okay, bro. Based on how Patamon and Gabumon are doing right now, I think that the Hercules Kabuterimon will be a bit of an issue. Why does this Armadillomon have medium tackle already? Calm down, bro. Who are you trying to impress? Cody's not coming back for you, dude. He moved on. Get over it. The Digi-Egg of Friendship? You just had that, like, on hand? What the heck, bro? Swap these 2 out, and then, use, oh, Bandage Alpha is better. Use a normal bandage on you. Bum-ba-da-no. A gate disc. Well, it's this way. Can you guys stop being socially distanced? The pandemic's over, bro. Stand next to each other so I can hit you both at once. Alright, Kakuamon, this is your debut attack. Make it count with the Scissor Arms Mini. What a gamer. I'm gonna use him in Time Stranger, confirmed. Pretty sure Gabumon Digivolves at 17, so we should at least get Gabumon to 17 and Digivolve him into Garurumon before we try and take on Hercules Kabuterimon. I just remembered, Kakuamon needs to degenerate and then Digivolve, doesn't it? It's supposed to go down Tentamon's line. I should get back there and degenerate it soon. Leveling it up a bit more will be fine. That'll make it stronger. There is a Kabuterimon over there. I would like it to stop being over there. Fork over that experience, buddy. I have a mighty need for your experience. Not the V headbutt. Oh no. Yeah, nice damage, bro. Stop bullying Kakuamon. He's new. It's his first day on the job. Be nice to him. Ah, great. He hates me too now. So sick of these stupid Digimon not obeying my every command. Kakuamon, have you ever even, like, died in a fight? Why is your friendship so low? Oh, doesn't this game have the friendship start, like, lower than Dawn and DS and Dusk and DS do, I think? Oh, well, he died there. It turns out taking two of my stronger Digimon out of the party had some ramifications involved with it. Who could have predicted such an outcome? Whee! Whee! Wait a minute. Almost forgot. What is your most hoped Digimon to be in Time Stranger? Petaldragon. I want Petaldragon very badly. I both love and weirdly hate Lost Evolution. I think it did quite a lot right, but somehow still ended up a little bit more annoying, worse than Dawn and Dusk. I agree with you that I think it's a little bit worse than Dawn and Dusk. I don't have like a love-hate thing with it. I just like it. I think it's good. I like it more than DS, but I do prefer Dawn and Dusk. Dude, they hate Kakuamon, bro. They despise Kakuamon's guts. They hate this guy! They are furious that he got into Time Stranger. They hate this dude. What the heck, man? It's not that hard to be better than Digimon Story DS, to be fair. Yeah, I know, but I just wanted to make sure it was known. I do prefer Dawn and Dusk, though. I was really hoping you'd die to that. Please don't hit Kakuamon. Thank you. I haven't played it in like 2.5 years, which is insane. I thought that I played this game like a year and a half ago. But when I played Lost Evolution before, I think the main problem with Lost Evolution is that the plate mechanic is actually pretty neat and fun, but they lock too many plates behind the very end or, like, post-game. And then they also, the other thing they did that I didn't like was, what was I about to say? Oh, I think the game actually just, it has the opposite problem that Dawn and Dusk has, where it actually just goes a little too long. Lost Evolution kind of drags at the end, and its post-game is really annoying to try and go through. I don't care about the stupid Jaden animation, Dawn and Dusk, whatever. I don't think the Dawn and Dusk is awful for beginners. I think the Jaden animations just sucked at the game. I bet what happened is that Jaden Animations expected Pokemon, and then when it wasn't Pokemon, didn't know what to do. Your Digimon Next Order Hard Mode was 4 years ago? Yeah, it makes more sense. I'm here now. Give. Is Digimon Dawn and Dusk better? I think the Dawn and Dusk are better than Lost Evolution, yeah. Personally. Jane Animations admitted she didn't even know how to digi-convert Digimon. She just ran through with her main 3, never got new mons, and never degenerated them. To be clear, I don't care if Jaden Animations did not like the game or whatever. If she didn't like Dawn and Dusk, if she doesn't like Digimon, more power to her. I'm sure she likes games that I don't like Pokemon. What I don't like is a bunch of people. Oh, this is where the ship was, right? I came back around. But what I don't like is that a lot of people just saw her video, like, apparently riffing on it or whatever, and then said, wow, Digimon must suck. And then a lot of people are just like, Digimon can't be that good. Jaden Animations said it was bad. To which I just roll my eyes. It reminds me about how a bunch of people say, like, a bunch of people are like, Skyward Sword can't be good. That Game Grumps guy said it was bad. And Skyward Sword is a great game. I prefer the farm system in Lost Evolution. Lost Evolution does better with the farms than Dawn and Dusk, by far, for sure. There's some stuff that Lost Evolution does better than Dawn and Dusk, but I just think Dawn and Dusk is a better game overall. Like, the sum of all of the parts, I enjoy Dawn and Dusk more than Lost Evolution. Not by, like, an insane degree. To be clear, I think they're both really fun games. There's a reason I'm playing Lost Evolution again right now. I just think Dawn and Dusk are better. You know? Game Grumps have no idea what games are good or bad. They don't even know how most games work that they play. I believe it. To be fair, I've never watched Game Grumps content. I've just heard other people, like, say that their word is gospel, basically, when it comes to games at times. Mainly Skyward Sword. So many years of hearing people say, like, Skyward Sword sucks. The Game Grumps guy who played it said so. So frustrating, as someone who loves that game. I'm not out here saying that Skyward Sword has to be your favorite game ever. I'm not even saying you have to like Skyward Sword, but, like, it gets way too much hate. Would you ever stream Super Cross Wars Red and Blue if there's an English patch? Yes. If an English patch dropped for it, I would play it the day that it did. I would do it immediately. Which one is newer, Dawn and Dusk or Lost Evolution? Lost Evolution is newer by, like, a year or two. Maybe more than that? I don't think it's a very big gap in time. But the story games, the first story game is Digimon World DS, which is called Digimon Story in Japan. For everyone, I have to clarify this every time because someone will leave a comment saying, like, oh, you said world games, but you were talking about story games. When Digimon Story DS and Digimon Story Sunburst and Moonlight, when they were brought over to the West, they were renamed because Digimon, the American Digimon side had a obsession with turning all Digimon games into being called Digimon World because they thought they wouldn't sell unless they said World on the title. Digimon Story DS and Digimon Story Sunburst and Moonlight were called Digimon World DS and Digimon World Dawn and Dusk. But they are story games. Lost Evolution was 2010, Dawn and Dusk was 2007. That's more of a gap than I thought. I thought it would be like a 2-year one. I also thought Dawn and Dusk were like 06. That's crazy. Die. But Digimon World DS, otherwise known as Story DS, is the first story game. The second story game is Sunburst and Moonlight, Digimon Story Sunburst and Moonlight, which we know is Digimon World Dawn and Dusk. The third story game is the one we're playing right now, Digimon Story Lost Evolution. The fourth story game is still Japanese only with no English patch. This game is still Japanese only, but there's a fan-made English patch that we're using right now. The fourth story game is like Digimon Story Cross Wars Red and Blue Team or something like that. I've never played them because they're only in Japanese, so I don't know the exact title. But it's Cross Wars like Blue Red something. They have version differences, I believe, like Dawn and Dusk. And then, unless someone in chat corrects me, that was the fourth story game, was the Cross Wars one. The fifth story game, which was translated properly to the West, is Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, and then the fifth story game is, no, that was the fifth one. Cyber Sleuth is the fifth story game, yeah, because it's DS, Dawn Dusk, Lost Evolution, Cross Wars. Fifth game is Cyber Sleuth, sixth game is Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory. And now, the seventh story game that we're getting this year is Digimon Story Time Stranger. So we have the seventh story game coming up. Wow, we're at 7. Wow, that's crazy. It doesn't feel like we're at 7. Probably because Super Cross Wars didn't release in the, not only did Super Cross Wars not release in the West, neither did Lost Evolution. Those two didn't release in the West, but also Dawn and Dusk and DS are, like, so close to each other and similar in a lot of ways, so. Hey, I made it back. Man, I cannot wait for Time Stranger. I'm like hoping that Time Stranger is like a Digimon Renaissance akin to, if not better than, when the Cyber Sleuths drop. Oh, you need one more level, don't you? Dang. Let's see when all you Digivolve. You're going to Magna Agumon, so you have to get to level 22, and you need more friendship. Can you get to level 22? You can, okay. Wait a minute, are you becoming Baraimon? What am I doing with this Hyokomon again? How do you become Tsukaimon? You have to become like a Biomon, don't you? You have to become Tank. No, you don't become Tankmon. You degenerate to Minomon? I think? I'm supposed to degenerate you to Minomon, right? Then you Digivolve to Tentomon? Or were you supposed to become Tankmon? Hold up. Where's Tentomon's Digivolution tree? Yeah, that's Minomon. And that's Ancient. Okay, yeah, you just degenerate into Minomon. Yeah. Only bad thing about Time Stranger is the release date. It's a day after. Oh, I just hit down my mic. I reached up to. I'm sorry if that sounded weird. I reached up to adjust my glasses, and then when I lowered my hand, I accidentally hit my my pop filter, and it brought my whole mic down from me. Sorry about that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Ghost of Yotai coming out the same day sucks. I don't really care about Pokemon Legends ZA, like, coming out like 2 weeks later. Whatever, who cares? Habu is gone, so they have money again. So true, so true. 7 years since Hacker's Memory released outside of Japan. 7th story game. Coincidence? So true, Chad. You're on to something. You're cracking the code. Minomon. Alright, and then when do you Digivolve into Tentomon? Level 9? That's not hard. We can get that. And then Hyokomon. Are you Digivolving into Baraimon? Hyokomon have its own tree, or is it with Patamon? It might be with something else that isn't Patamon. Hyokomon. I think Hyokomon has its own tree. It does. What am I doing with you? Oh, you have to, like, become Digitamamon, don't you? Yeah, you have to go all the way to Digitamamon and, like, move around. That's that's actually a lot further. All the way to Ultimate? Didn't I run into Biomon? Do I just have the scan data for Biomon? I do not. I'm close, though. We should just get the scan data for Biomon instead. But also, Hyokomon is, like, the only Digimon other than Gabumon, like, doing anything on the team right now, which is a bit of a problem. I would like to heal, please. Hope we get the full Bancho lineup in Time Stranger. That would be sick. Bancho Stingmon and Bancho Lilymon in Time Stranger would go hard. There's so many Digimon, bro. I want so many. I pretty much already accepted that they're not going to put in the Legendary Warriors because they never do, which means I'm not going to get Petal-Dramon, but I long for the day where they let me have Petal-Dramon, man. I long for the day. I just really, really, really hope, and I'm going to play a lot of Time Stranger when it comes out. We're going to do, like, 2 Time Stranger playthroughs back-to-back, like, immediately. I think I'm going to, like, beat Time Stranger and then immediately NG plus it on the channel. Maybe take, like, a week or 2 break and then NG plus it. Because I want to, I really want a lot of people to notice the game is out and to see that it's good. Hopefully it is, you know. There's still... I'm not going into it like, oh, it's good no matter what, even if I don't actually like it. You know, if it sucks, then much like Survive, I'll say it sucks. I would just be very shocked because story games typically are among the strongest of the Digimon video game lineup, and Time Stranger looks so good. But I'm gonna stream it a lot when it comes out, and hopefully a lot of people pick it up. Hopefully a lot of people pick it up and give it a try. I really want it to do well. I hope. Get cleaved! Really like world games myself, but I still have Hacker's Memory as my favorite Digimon game, so story games are good. Yeah, I also like world games. Specifically Next Order. I really like Next Order. I would love to get another Next Order style game. I'm betting on your part 1 upload of Time Stranger breaking 1 million views. I hope, man. That'd be insane. You got way higher aspirations than I do. Petite fire. Didn't Digimon Survive have like over 100 people watching day 1? I don't know. I don't remember. I kind of block out everything about Survive from my mind because Survive blows. Is there a Digi YouTuber that even has 1 million view video? So true. What's my highest viewed video? I think it is like my first Next Order upload, isn't it? It's like my highest video? Wait, I can check. Go to my YouTube channel real quick. What is my videos? Sort by popular. Oh, it's actually the Hard Redux with over 200,000 of Next Order. And then the original Next Order playthrough is like also over 200,000, but it's like 10K behind. Then it's Pixelmon, then Conquest, then Cyber Sleuth, then Hacker's Memory. Digimon World DS, really? Is like the first part of that is like my 7th most popular video? Really? Why is the Digimon World DS playthrough almost at 100,000, but the Dusk playthrough is at like 63,000? Really? More people looking up Digimon World DS than Digimon World Dusk? That's crazy. That's crazy. My Spectrobes playthrough is like at 40, like its first video is at like 43,000 views. That's crazy. There's Next Gen, that Pokemon Gale of Darkness hack I did. That makes sense. And then it just starts to become a bunch of different parts of Next Order, Cyber Sleuth, the Pixelmon playthrough. There's Digimon World 4, part 1 of that with me, Liam, Shroom, and RTK. What a time that was. The Infinite Fusion first video got up to like 30K views? That's crazy. Why is this Ruby video I did at like 30K? It's 8 years old. It's had some time to percolate. Back when I still tricked myself into thinking Ruby was a good show. My Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Part 1 got to like 26,000 views. That makes me feel good. My Spectrobes Origin one also got to like 26. Wow, that's all a lot better than I thought it was. Anyways, I'm done glazing myself now, chat. I say glazing myself. It's not like those are crazy view counts or anything. it's just interesting to see which playthroughs of mine generated at least the most views on the first, like, couple of videos. A lot of people probably played Dusk but didn't want to play DS. I should Redux DS at some point and actually do the, actually go through the trouble of doing the Demon Lord quest at the end. I remember quitting it when I got to it because it was, like, you had to grind up so many stats. I just got tired of doing it. I'd like a new Survive game, to be honest. No! Get him out! Shame him, chat! Just way better than the first one because I'm not a fan of it. Yeah, the first one sucks. Here's the thing, is if they actually made, like, a game, then I could be convinced. But, like, Digimon Survive wasn't even really a game. Its gameplay was practically non-existent, and the visual novel side of it was boring. It was also a game that hyped up so much of, like, oh, you get to make choices, and your choices matter. And your choices barely mattered. There was, like, the thing with Agumon at the very start of Survive, where, like, if you did certain things, it would change which people, like, if your friends would get caught by Agumon or not. That's the only thing I can think of, other than the fact that the game has 3 endings, and you get a different ending depending on which, like, route you pick. Which is stupid, because, like, I would not say that a game really has decision-making if it just has, like, 3 separate route endings. That's not really the same thing to me. Die, Armadillomon. Oh yeah, and the stupid thing where, you had to NG plus to get the true ending of the game. That was stupid. I know that the game has 4 endings, but the true ending being NG plus means it doesn't count, in my eyes. The game has 3 endings because you'd have to really have too much free time or hate yourself to NG plus that game to completion again. That was another thing, is like, the true ending is the one where, like, no one dies, you save everyone. But you can't get that true ending in the first playthrough, which means your decisions don't matter for, like, trying to rescue anyone. Because no matter what you do, you have to just have people die. It was just bad. I just think it was really bad execution. I thought it was a really bad game. The story wasn't very good. The characters were all very annoying. The way they did routes and decisions sucked. And to top it all off, it was the most bare-bones tactics gameplay of all time. It was like, the gameplay put me to sleep. I'm pretty sure in the back half of the game, I turned it down to, like, the easiest difficulty and then just sped through it because I was bored to tears. Oh, and then there's the whole thing about how Digimon weren't even Digimon. They were Kemen and Ogami or whatever. If they did Survive better than what they did, I could understand the 3 endings. I do not think there's anything wrong with there being 3 endings, to be clear. Fire Emblem 3 Houses is one of my favorite games, and it has 4 endings. And those endings can have minor differences and all. What I hate is that you have to NG plus. You know what you can do in Fire Emblem 3 Houses? In Fire Emblem 3 Houses, you can get all 4 routes from day 1. The second you hit New Game, you can get all 4 routes in 3 Houses. Even the Edelgard route, which is like an alternate one. But having to do one of 3 routes and then NG plus to do the actual, like, true ending, bad game design, in my eyes. I do not like it. I agree with you. I just think something good could be worked based on the original idea. The idea of doing a Digimon visual novel combined with tactics gameplay, yes. They could make something good out of that. Dang it, Patamon. But they wouldn't, not if they do anything similar to to survive. They would have to remake it from the ground up and not keep, like, they would have to, like, cut everything survive related. And just start anew. DigiBase. Yo, a Digimon game that works like Birth by Sleep, where you have, like, 3 separate storylines that, like, interconnect. That'd be really cool. There need to be more games like Birth by Sleep, actually. There need to be more games where it's, like, 3 protagonists or even just, like, 2 protagonists, and their storylines, like, intersect as you play throughout the game. I'd love more of that. They could remove the whole visual novel part. Also true. The thing about the visual novel part, because some people are going to be... I've seen people defend Survive with this exact statement, is that it's supposed to be a visual novel. It's supposed to be a lot of reading and not a lot of gameplay, etc. Here's the thing, though, is that the visual novel aspect of Time Stranger sucked. Your decisions barely actually mattered in most cases. All your decisions still led to you because of how they did the true ending and all. Still led to, like, the 2 idiots dying who died. Still led to you getting to, like, choose one of the 3 routes, and then that route is going to end the specific way that route is supposed to end, and so on. It was just, and also, the story wasn't good. The whole Kemonogami thing, and I can barely even remember it now. It's so bad. The way they did, I think someone said his name earlier, Minoru and his Falcomon, where, like, they saw one of the dudes mistreat Lopmon like crap, and then Lopmon became a monster 8 people, and then immediately they were like, I hate my friend who I've trusted with my life this entire time now, because I saw some other dude be bad. Stuff like that. It was like, it was all awful. It was like, the story was bad, the characters sucked. Survive was just terrible. It was not a good visual novel. It's not a matter of people, it wasn't a matter of people being like, I hate visual novels. It was a matter of, like, this visual novel sucks. It was so annoying to see people say, like, you just don't like visual novels. Nah, dog, I just think that the story of Survive was hot garbage. And if you like garbage, that's okay, but that doesn't change that it's garbage. Kemonogami Survive, so true. Digivolve to Garurumon. We finally got a champion. I need a cool Digimon action figure. I would love to get a, I have a lot of, Yu Yu Hakusho and Naruto, figures. I need to get something Digimon. Alright, we got Garurumon. That's gonna help a lot. Minomon into Tentomon. Bum, 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 ba, bum. When do you Digivolve? 22 and Friendship 50. Oh, Friendship 50. Can I buy a Friendship Up farm item? I'm sick of this friendship stuff. The reason my Digimon keep dying is because I don't get to have them attack half the time. I've never had a Vital Bracelet, no. I've never bought, like, the only Digimon stuff I've ever bought is video games, basically. Equipment, consumables. This game does still have farm items. Oh, you can't get farm items until you get to that second town, can you? There's like a second town with more stuff for sale, I think, now that I think about it. You know, we could use these. These would probably help. I have money. Give me 4 of them. And 4 of these. And 4 of those. Equipment. Equip weapons. Novice dagger. Equip armor. Oh, I forgot that the guard and the shield... I thought the shield was like the accessory slot. Oh, right, in this game you don't get 3 slots. It's just the armor and the weapon. Right. My bad. I wasted a little bit of money there. It'll be fine. It's the first time I've seen you using equipment in a Digimon game. What does the world come to? You haven't been watching too many of my Digimon playthroughs, have you? I've done this in Dawn and Dusk before, and I did it in my first Lost Evolution playthrough. I usually don't jump into them this early in the game, but this low friendship thing is causing us some problems, so. 112, 85, 124, 98, 69, 126, 83, 62, 98, 85, 91, 64. I think I'd be better off with you than Patamon. Yeah, your defense is worth more than speed right now. The others are fast enough. I should save the game. Haven't done that today. Goodbye, old save file. Where did I find Biyomon at? I should replace you with Biyomon, because it's going to take so long for you to become Digitamamon and then degenerate. Well, Digitamamon doesn't take that long. I don't know. I don't know where I found Biyomon either. Did I not find Biyomon here? Oh, Digimon World 4 is a very bad Digimon game, yeah. Of all the bad Digimon games, that's the one I'm always most willing to play again, though, for some reason. Probably because it's just so simplistic. Shark Claw. Better than that. Super Shocker. Better than that. Wasn't Biyomon in Login Mountain? That's what I think, but we just walked through here and I didn't run into it again, I don't think. A rock! I don't have the bulldoze skill. I gotta go beat Clay in Gen 5. I keep finding stupid Hawkmon. You're not Biyomon. Can Hawkmon degenerate into whatever becomes Biyomon? Would Hawkmon work? Would it be faster than getting Digitamamon? Tentamon! Curse you, friendship! Why are you like this? The real saving grace of Digimon World 4 is that you can play it with your friends, yeah. And that's not even a saving grace, because it just means that you and your friends can make fun of how bad it is together. That's what happened when I did Digimon World 4 with friends. Does Hawkmon degen into Biyomon's in training? I don't remember. Just did a 1-hour drive. It was so boring. Most of it was just drive straight. I feel you, man. I hate driving. The sharpest of claws. The thing is, though, now that I think about it, if I stick with Hyokomon and go to Digitamamon and degenerate down, it'll really help out stat-wise. It'll give Tsukayamon a lot of a stat buff. Decisions. Vidramon. Vidramon, you say? Can't see how you did like a 6-hour drive for PopCon, which probably is mostly straightforward. It was, yeah. There were, it's like 350 miles. I think there's like one stretch of it that's like 90 miles, and then there's another stretch of it that's like 130 miles, and then there's like a section of it that's like 50 miles or something like that. So a lot of it is just on a highway. Like at least like 70 to 80% of the drive is just on a long highway. Probably with breaks in morning time. I do not take breaks when I drive places unless it's like longer than a PopCon drive. I drove straight to PopCon. I probably stopped to use the bathroom once. And then I stopped at a drive-thru. There's a specific Wendy's that I go by because I take the same path every single time. There's a little strip where there's a lot of gas stations and a lot of fast food places. I usually get Wendy's. And it's like halfway through my drive both ways. So I think it's like 2.5 hours in when I'm going to Indianapolis, and then like 4.5 hours on my way back from Indy. Or no, that math doesn't math. Like 3.5 hours on the way back is what I meant to say. And I'd stop at it every time. So I get that drive-through meal, and then I'll probably, probably not long after that meal, I stop to use the restroom. No stopping allowed. Relieve yourself while driving. Order ahead of time and drive through the drive-through. Snag it out of the air. So true. There's no time to be wasted, my dudes. I would love to see more ex-ante forms in Digimon. I agree. More of them actually using them, rather. I think we have plenty of ex-ante forms. We just need them to be used more. Betamon. Can you get to Gomamon? Can you get me on the Jumbo Gamamon train? Somehow? Actually? Bum, bum, bum. Get paralyzed. Full para? Gamer. It's not hacks if you call it, chat. What do you think of the carving mechanic in this game to get other Digivolution options? I don't think they implemented it perfectly, but I think it's a neat and fun idea. I don't dislike it, but I also am not upset that I haven't seen it in any other Digimon game since. if that adds up. Yo, Garurumon, you ever wonder, like, what life would be like if you learned a new move? Digimon! Would you just get your friendship up already, bro? Look at all the fights we're winning. I thought the plate system was fine until Ultimate and Mega Plates. I think the Mega Plates can get annoying from what I remember, yeah. I definitely think that the plate mechanic got worse over time in the game, for sure. Pretty much like the game until the final side quest from what I remember. I remember there was one point in the game where like they jump you up to Megas. There was like a sudden difficulty bump that I thought was pretty annoying. And then the post-game stuff is terrible. Lost Evolution's post-game is probably the worst story game post-game, I think. What the heck am I doing here? Oh, bandages. Okay, hold up. We're gonna end stream soon, but I want to see if I can get Betamon first. Oh yeah, the chain attack thing in this game sucks. I don't like the way they did the chain attack thing in this game, where like if you're fast, oh yeah, Betamon. Where if you're fast, you just get more turns, because the way they like yoked out the stats of in-game bosses just meant that they got like 4 turns in a row, and sometimes they would just kill you, and you literally couldn't do anything about it. It was very not fun. Did not enjoy. I've long been a proponent of this. I don't think it's like a Lost Evolution exclusive thing. I personally, and if you find fun in it, more power to you. I personally think that when game developers try to make turn-based games, like, really difficult, when they're like, we have to make this turn-based game, like, really challenging, normally, to me, it makes the game less fun, more than anything. Because making a turn-based game hard normally means there's not much you can do to make a turn-based game hard, other than just yoking out the stats of the opponent and giving the opponent more turns than you. Which, to me, is not fun. It's frustrating, and at times just straight up boring. Whereas in real-time action games, which, to be perfectly fair, I like real-time action way more than I like turn-based. It's, like, making enemies more difficult and more health and all, you can get around it just by, like, playing better, timing stuff better, etc. There's not really much you can do to do better in a turn-based game other than look up a strategy guide that says use these specific moves in this order, which I don't find fun. The main thing is that when you're up against a really tough boss in a turn-based game, it becomes formulaic at a certain point, right? In real-time games, like we're doing the KH3 data fights right now on the channel, you have to, like, learn patterns, you have to block specific patterns, sometimes the enemy changes up its pattern a little bit, and you have to react to it, you have to use different attacks for different enemies, stuff like that. There's stuff you can learn and do better with and whatnot, and to me, that's fun, even with difficulty. In turn-based games, it just becomes like, hey, dude, there's, like, a mathematically correct way to, like, click, like, this turn you guard, this turn you click fire move, this turn you click heal move, this turn you hit, charge move, this turn you guard, this turn you hit move after charging, etc. So on and so forth. And to me, that just becomes really dull and boring. That just gets really, really boring to me very, very fast. And then when they make the opponent really strong, normally you're down to, like, luck, right? Does the enemy attack the specific one of your dudes that they can one-shot? Does the enemy use the specific move that one-shots you? Did the enemy get, like, a critical hit? Did you get a critical hit? Etc. And I hate that. I hate that a lot. So, that is, not fun for me. I think the games that, do it way better are games that mix in a little bit of real-time, like Sea of Stars and Expedition 33, where it's not just like what I described. But anyways, you know, some people really enjoy that aspect of turn-based gameplay, mainly people who like SMT games, and, you know, more power to you. I'm glad you like it. I find it very boring, though. So, anyways, that is all for today. Great first stream, back to Lost Evolution. We're on track for 4 of the megas that we want, and we need to find the stuff we need for 2 others. Good stuff, good stuff. For those of you watching the videos after the fact, check the link in the description to my channels and whatnot, and my Discord and all. Love to see you there. Hope you're enjoying the new Digimon playthrough. It's good to be playing a good Digimon game again. We're going to get this playthrough in the books before Time Stranger, and then maybe I can squeeze in one more short Digimon game before Time Stranger. We'll see. But, yeah, great stuff. Thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all next time. Till then, farewell. Alright, chat, we are all done for today. Thanks for coming to stream, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. I will be back tomorrow at 3 CST with more Donkey Kong Bonanza. We're going to do more DK tomorrow, get through the rest of the Forest Layer probably. Tuesday, 3 CST, we're going to hit up the data fights in KH3. We'll do some more, hopefully finish KH3 even on Tuesday, actually get it in the books. Wednesday, 3 CST, we'll do more Lost Evolution on Wednesday, I think. Thursday is my day off, and then Friday will be DK. Yeah, that's the plan. All right, sick. Thanks for coming to stream, everyone. I'll catch y'all next time. Till then, farewell.